Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another one here on the Popcorn Podcast, and I'm Fergus, and I'm joined here with Jack once more. How are you, Jack? How are you doing today, my good friend Jack?
I'm good, Fergus. That was very formal, ladies and
Thank you,
gentlemen.
thank you. Yeah, no, I want everyone to feel welcome.
Yep.
It's a nice, inviting atmosphere. I hope everyone's having a good time.
Of course, of course. I will say off the bat, Fergus has a tiny little bit of mic issues, I think.
Yeah. Oops.
it
I'll see
doesn't
if I can
sound-
fix it. But...
It doesn't sound too bad at all. It was worse when we got on. I said that he sounded like the voice of God from what.
Yeah, yeah.
It's better than it was.
I
but,
hope so.
For next
I'm-
week, you maybe have a little play around with things.
Yeah, it's because I've moved into my new place, as you can
Yeah,
see.
There's been a set change,
a
but
wee set change.
Nicholas has joined.
Oh
He's-
yeah,
he's-
well, it wouldn't be the same without him.
He
Um,
came with, did he?
Yeah, had to.
Obviously.
It's a bit more soulless, I think.
Yeah, your last place had character,
Yeah, and ours just like Zendaya.
challengers, and kinds of kindness.
Yeah, not a bad combo, though. Eh?
No, that's a pretty well. I've not seen kinds of kindness, but I heard good things, and challengers is top notch. So
Peak.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we're probably gonna do a little catch up bit.
yeah, a little catch up.
Yeah.
'Cause
How
we
long
have a
should I...
lot to talk about.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'll go for 5 minute catch up today, Jack.
Ooh. You know how long I can talk for, Fergus?
Yes, I know all too well,
Yeah.
well. But I've only got 3 films to talk about, so.
Oh, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 to talk about.
Fuck yourself. What have you been up to?
I've
You
been
got
a bit-
nothing better to do.
I've been a busy boy, Fergus. I've been a busy guy. I won't spend too much. A lot of them are rewatches, so I won't spend long.
Okay. Well, I can start if you want.
We could play a game of try and do it in a single sentence.
I can't do that.
Neither
No, because I really want to talk
could
about one
I
of
don't know
them.
why I suggested it.
No, that's a rotten idea, Jack.
Yeah, I know. Stupid Jack. No.
Right, I'll set a timer for 5 minutes, but I'm gonna try and stay below it.
Okay.
Okay,
You
I'll
got
go
this,
first.
Fergus.
I'll go first.
Okay,
I'll go first.
Okay. I'm excited to see what you've been watching.
Have you not been keeping up?
I saw that you watched Beetlejuice, and I'm excited to hear what you think about that.
Oh boy. All
Yeah.
right. Oh, I guess we watched that Team Girly Pop thing, but I'm probably not going to talk about that.
Oh, sure. Rick.
Yeah. I'm not bad, to be fair, though. If Team Girly Pop are watching, not bad. Not bad.
Stop trying to bum up but Team Girly Pop, Fergus. You're just trying to get a job. Stop.
Yeah, sure. Please. Please. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, I've started it. So, what are we doing? Oh, right, yeah.
Catch up.
So moved out, so not had much time to watch films, but past few days been to the cinema because I moved in with podcast friend Mark, who's next door.
Back up, Mark.
Big up, Mark. We love Mark. How you doing, Mark? Yeah, good. So yesterday
Is he there, just standing in the corner of your room?
he's right there actually.
Yeah.
Um,
Of
so we done a double feature at cinema yesterday. Our
Mm-hmm.
our other friend Noah joined us. Sadly,
Sadly. Poor guy, man. We give him a lot of slack on this podcast.
right, we need to
He's
hurry this up, Jack. Enough
he's a
waffle
top
about
guy.
Noah.
No,
Enough
just
waffle
let's,
about
let's
Noah.
waffle about Noah. for a little bit
No.
more.
So
Okay.
I seen Beetlejuice. Oh boy.
Yeah, I've heard.
Of all the films that needed a sequel, I would argue Beetlejuice is not up there for me.
Sure.
But I'm down to see what Tim Burton's up to. I'm down to clown, see what he's doing. So we went to see that. Now Mark is not a fan of the first one, so he was
Boo!
okay. Well, let's not get into it even.
For the people at home, we bullied Mark severely.
You bullied Mark.
No,
You
the
bullied Mark.
3 of us.
You bullied Mark. So you bullied Mark over his opinion that was different to yours.
Yeah.
So then we went to see Beetlejuice. Hopes weren't high. Noah had seen it. He gave it 5 stars. So he was hyped to see it.
Yep.
We were gonna see it in IMAX, but we fucked it up, so we had to watch it in standard.
Sure.
We fucked up the timing.
Sure.
Not good in my opinion. Just it was very incohesive plot wise. They just kind of made shit up on the spot.
Yeah.
Not really. I don't even have much to say about it. Willem Dafoe was really good in it.
As
Uh,
always, like that is the
yeah,
one
no,
thing
he's
you're assured of when you go in.
top tier from Willem Dafoe, but
Yep.
otherwise, just a bit fucking pointless, to be honest. It was kind of funny how they, and I won't spoil this because you kind of need to see it with your own eyes, but how
Yeah.
they wrote the dad out of the picture. Because for those unaware,
Oh
Jeffrey Jones
no,
was not going to be returning to this
no,
on the basis that he's not the most pleasant man
no.
in the world.
I didn't think
Uh,
they would like give an excuse. I just assumed he wouldn't be there.
well, I mean, from the start, we've said a death in the family or whatever causes them to reunite.
Sure.
So see if you can figure out what's going on there. Uh,
Okay.
Michael Keaton was pretty good. The whole cast was pretty good, except Winona Ryder kind of felt like she was phoning it in. I
Okay.
guess, but the whole
Yeah.
cast was pretty solid. They just didn't have the best material, if you ask me.
Yeah. I've only seen one clip of it. I saw it on TikTok, and it's a bit
Mhm.
weird. Michael Keaton's got the guitar, and he's singing "I'll be right there waiting for you."
No, no thanks. We only laughed at one scene, so
Oh,
there
rip.
you go. And it was like a 1 second joke as well.
Oh, I'm still looking forward to seeing it. You know what
I
I'm like
bet you
with
are.
films. I'll probably enjoy it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And then we ran out of Cineworld. We ran over to we didn't run. We
Mm.
briskly strolled over to Odeon,
Mm-hmm.
where we watched The Substance. It was a screen
Ah,
unseen at Odeon, so
sure.
an advanced screening of the film, but you don't know what it is. We were
Yep.
hoping it was The Substance, and I overheard the employees confirm this over a counter. It was going to be The Substance, so I was very excited. And
Yep.
possibly my new favorite of the year, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
if you don't include films that came out, elsewhere in 2023, like Poor Things was a 2024 UK release, but
Yeah. Sure.
came out in America in 2023. Like, so if you don't count that, then I'd say The Substance just beats Love Lies Bleeding for me.
Sure. Okay.
Really don't want to spoil it, but it's brutal. Some of the
Yeah.
body horror is absolutely brutal. It's very like David Cronenberg, like The
Sure.
Fly kind of thing. Really disgusting towards the end, especially. But it's really mental, and I'd recommend going into not really knowing much about it.
Yeah. I saw a trailer for it a while
Hmm.
back, and I thought that looks banging. So I really need to
Hmm.
check it out. It looks
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
it's not out yet. It comes out next week.
Sure.
So would definitely recommend going to see that.
Cool.
It kind of starts out as you'd expect it to because she creates like a younger version of herself that she
Mm.
transfers her mind into every 7 days.
Yep.
And that kind of goes as you'd expect for a bit, but by the end, it goes off the fucking rails in the best way possible. So, yeah,
Cool.
would recommend.
Yeah.
And Margaret Qualley and Demi Moore were both very good in it.
Yeah. I really like Margaret Qualley. She's
Yeah, me too.
a good actress. Really
She's
good.
just making a good name for herself. And I've
Really
got
good
10,
in
10
Once Upon a
seconds.
Time in Hollywood
I've
as well.
got
Sorry,
8
Fergus. Go, go, go,
seconds.
go, go,
7,
go.
6, 5. So I watched The Fall Guy today with Mark. We went to Odeon and watched The Fall Guy, and it was still 5 out of 5. All right, that's me done.
No, it wasn't. I don't
No, you're
believe you.
right. You're right.
Was it worse or better than the first time you watched it?
I've run out of time. I can't say anything.
Yes, you
That's
can. Answer my
okay. Fine.
question. Sir. Is it like getting
It's
worse
not
as you
gotten
watch it or getting
any
better?
better. I'll tell you that.
Sure. Okay.
Obviously, I would never even think of slandering the Fall Guy, but
Well, yeah, 5 out of 5 can't get any better. Like
no,
that's like,
you can't get any
yeah,
better than 5 out of 5. And I would never dream of saying anything against it because obviously I love it so much, and I'm a huge fan. I'm the biggest Fall Guy fan in the world.
yeah.
I don't know how many more times I can hear "sexy bacon." I mean, it wasn't really funny the first time, and it doesn't get funnier.
Yeah,
Um,
I can imagine.
and that fucking song, man. I was
Oh,
made for loving you,
yeah, it
baby.
plays
Oh my
every
god,
like 5 seconds.
it's the fucking emotional climax of a film.
Yep,
Oh god.
yep.
Yeah, no, sorry, David Lynch. I didn't love
Sorry,
that,
David.
but it's a fine movie.
Yeah,
And secretly it's 5 out of 5.
sure.
So yeah.
Okay. I've got 9 films to talk about. Do
Uh,
you want to time me 5 minutes?
Go on, man.
I'll
Yeah,
I'll surprise you, Fergus. I think I'll surprise you in how quickly I talk about these.
I don't.
Right, tell me where
Okay.
I'm going.
Go.
Okay, I went to the cinema to see the extended edition of Fellowship of the Ring. Absolutely incredible. Maybe one of my favorite cinema experiences ever. Can't wait to go see 2000 Return of the King. 5 out of 5 film. It is like masterpiece level. It is like insanely good. Absolutely.
Mark fucked off and watched Sylvia every day without inviting me.
That's too far. You should move
Nah,
out.
nah. There was no like seats next to each other.
Oh, sure. That would be weird. Imagine sitting across the cinema during
Yeah,
that.
would be a bit, wouldn't it?
For 4 hours. Like, then I did a little trilogy in a day. I rewatched the original Spider-Man trilogy. And yeah, really good. I missed them in the cinema, so I wanted to rewatch them at home. Really enjoy the first one. Think it's got a couple of issues, but like overall, probably one of the most important comic book films I ever made. Really great film. Spider-Man 2 is even better, in my opinion. Absolutely fantastic film. Dr. Octopus, top tier villain. Tobey Maguire, excellent. Really emotional movie, actually. Like, surprisingly emotional. You agreeing with all this,
Yeah,
Fergus?
I don't think you're going to say anything I disagree with. So
Yeah. Spider-Man 3, overhated as fuck. It is such a not a great film, but it's like it's funny good. Like
exactly, it's silly.
yeah, it's a silly
campy.
movie. It's definitely got issues, and I'm not the first to say it's got issues.
Too
But,
many villains.
far too many villains. I think if they cut Venom out of it, it would have been great.
Yeah,
Like,
or just like the Green Goblin. I don't know, just one of them.
yeah, like Venom's handled pretty poorly in it, I think.
Yeah, Sandman's
it's-
the best of the bunch.
Sandman's really cool.
Yeah.
And great casting, and yeah, good film. So I gave the first one a 4, second one a 4.5, and the third one a 3.5.
I
All
need to rewatch the
all
third
solid.
one. I missed
Yeah,
it in the cinema.
I was surprised how much I actually enjoyed the third one, because in my head it was worse than it actually was. There's cringy scenes and stuff, but like if you know that going into it, you'll be grand.
I feel like in my head it's better than it is.
Sure, maybe. Then I watched Psycho 4: The Beginning.
With the suicidal nun. No, that's the third one.
No, that's the third one.
Yeah, of course.
This one's kind of regarded as the worst of the 4.
Flashback one.
Yeah. I actually thought it was okay.
Or is it flash forwards?
I knew you were going to do that joke. I was waiting on it. Yeah, I thought it was all right. I think the kind of concept of a serial killer phoning into a radio station and like chatting is actually a pretty decent concept for a horror movie. But it just kind of feels like it was a horror film that somebody thought of, and then they slapped the Psycho name on it. The flashbacks are like nothing great. They're fairly interesting. Yeah, overall, I gave it a 3 out of 5. Anthony Perkins is still really good in it. Surprisingly, written by the same guy who done the first Psycho, which is so strange. I was weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Weirded out when his name appeared, but there you go.
You got a minute 45.
Fuck. Then I rewatched Beetlejuice. Still a great film. Catherine O'Hara cracks me up throughout that entire film. I think
she was very good in Beetlejuice.
Okay, I'm going to see it just for her because I absolutely adore that woman. Yeah, good film. Then I watched 13 Going on 30 for the first time.
All right,
which is some kind of rom-com.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. He was really good in it. Jennifer Garner. It was actually, I was expecting to hate it. It was quite good. Funny bits. Andy Serkis is in it. He's really funny.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's a solid movie. And then I watched Blue Velvet. Moving on, and
all right,
then
you do talking for that bit.
Yeah, we were talking about us bullying Mark for his Beetlejuice opinions. I got bullied in my comments for not liking Blue Velvet,
and I was not part of it.
Yeah, thank you,
Remember?
Fergus. Thank you.
I'm just trying. There's a lot of letterbox drama going on at the moment. I'm just
yeah. No, that's fair enough.
I'm just watching it.
I wrote a review. If you want to see my opinions, go look at my review on Letterboxd. It's just not my cup of tea at all. Not my kind of film. Yeah, just go read my review. And the last one, I don't really want
to.
That's good, Fergus. I'm happy you like it, but
Thanks.
I just thought it was a bit pretentious.
Then
I watched The Predator today, and I won't say much about it because I'm doing a full video on the channel. It should be out by the time this podcast goes out.
Oh,
so go watch it.
Instead. Cool.
That's me done.
Oh, 10 seconds left. Well done, Jack.
Yes.
Then I quicker than me.
I aced it. Thank you, Fergus.
Oh, you kept distracting me in mine. So.
Oh yeah, just blame me. Blame me for everything, you know.
Well,
Jack doesn't like Blue Velvet. You're gonna end up like
that
taking
was Mark,
over the channel.
Me.
Just kick me off my own channel.
Yeah, it might do. To be fair, yeah.
That's fair enough. Okay,
they only watch it for me anyway.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've stopped doing like normal videos because
yeah,
like,
it's
anything
the
without
Fergus
you in
show
it.
now.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, should we get into what we're doing today?
We can do if you wish.
Yeah, I
Or we can
wish.
just sit about and kind of
I
just
mean,
look at
we
each other
could.
for a bit.
We could for 2 hours just sit in
Yeah,
silence.
go on, man.
Okay. Okay, I'm bored.
It's a bit fucking boring, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about our top 10 favorite film franchises of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say off the bat, I think Fergus struggled with this one a little bit.
Yeah, he's grumbling a bit. He's grumbling a wee bit with this one.
Okay.
After the news that I received yesterday.
Oh, sure. I didn't want to include trilogies. I think trilogies is a different thing, to be fair.
But I mean, a film series or movie series is a collection of related films in succession that share the same fictional universe or are marketed as a series. So
franchise is different to a series.
Not really.
Yeah.
I think so.
So anything 4 films and over.
Yeah, which was a problem because I've not watched many franchises that are 4 or over.
Sure.
But we'll see how it goes.
I've got 10 written down because we've predicted each other's as we normally do in these videos. I've got 10 written down that I know you've seen all the way through.
Okay, well, that's a good start.
So
I know you wrote down some honorable mentions. I didn't bother with that.
That's fair enough.
I can rattle some off the top of my head, like Harry Potter.
Okay, that was one of my predictions.
Okay, brilliant. In terms of there's a few trilogies I would have picked, I don't know, maybe Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy could have been there, or Lord of the Rings.
Sure.
Yeah. I struggled to come up with 10, so honorable mentions was pretty tricky too.
Sure.
So I'll let you take it away with honorable mentions.
All right, I've got 5 honorable mentions. I wrote down 15 franchises off the top of my head, and then just had to get rid of 5 basically.
Okay, well, let me get my predictions in front of me. Hold on.
Okay. So my honorable mentions are the Saw franchise.
Okay, that's good.
Do like the Saw franchise. It does get a little bit silly in places, but it's just one of those comfort watches, I guess, which is weird because it's Saw and it's a bit gruesome, but
it's torture porn. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's comforting in a weird sort of way. They're dumb, and I know they're dumb, but I enjoy them. Then I've got the Terminator franchise.
Okay.
Enjoy 1 and 2 a lot. 3 I have fun with. Don't really like 4 and 5. Really like 6. But I think just 1 and 2 on their own warrants it as an honorable mention.
Sure. That's what got me to take it off the list. I almost had that predicted.
Sure. Okay. Then I've got the Toy Story franchise.
Fuck me. No.
Is that a prediction?
Yeah, it's prediction.
Yeah, it was really close to being on the list. It was my number 10 for a while, but I swapped it out last minute. I mean, there isn't a bad one. I wouldn't say 4 is definitely the worst.
Yeah, I mean, if you count Lightyear, it's the worst.
I've not seen Lightyear, so
Lightyear is easily the worst one.
Yeah, but in terms of just the 4 Toy Stories, 1, 2, and 3 are fantastic films, and 4's good. I like 4.
It's all right. I mean, there's the Fork. I remember he was cutting about.
Is it Sporky? Is that his name? Sporky?
Forky, I think.
Just Forky, but he's a Spork. He's not Forky.
Yeah, I know, but we called him Forky, I believe.
This is dumbass Pixar.
Yeah, I know.
Another honorable mention for me is the X-Men franchise. Really love Logan. Really love Days of Future Past. Love X-Men 2. There are some that I'm not a big fan of in the franchise, but I think for Logan alone,
Logan's dead good.
Logan is fantastic. Genuinely might be one of my favorite superhero films of all time. Fantastic.
For me too.
And then my last honorable mention, I've got the Scream franchise.
Oh, I didn't even think of it.
Yeah. Really love Scream 1 and 2. Really love the new 2 films, Scream 5 and 6. 3 and 4 are decent. There isn't a bad one. I'd say 3 is definitely the worst.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my honorable mentions, Fergus.
I don't know why I'm agreeing with you. I've only seen the first Scream.
Have you?
Can't really be arsed with the other ones, to be honest.
Oh, Fergus, 2's great. 2's such a banging movie. And the newer ones, they're great as well. Fergus, genuinely watch them. You'll enjoy them. I promise. They're better than Blue Velvet.
Fuck off. I'm not having that. Right.
Okay, do you want to take it away with your number 10?
Well, I've got... Okay, so you said Toy Story,
Hmm.
and that is the only one of your predictions that you said is an honorable mention. So
Okay.
hopefully, we've got
You might
9
be
more to go.
you might be on a winner here.
Let's hope so.
Okay.
Okay. Shall I take it with my number 10?
You shall, Fergus.
I
Let's
shall.
hear
I
it.
shall. Oh, I kind of want to switch it. I just want to say this list is subjective to change, to be honest.
So's mine a little bit. I had quite a controversial one at number 1 for the longest time, and I swapped
Yeah?
it out last minute. Yeah.
Back half of well, pretty much like only my top 3 is really in order. The other ones could just switch about.
Sure.
Okay. Well, I'll take it away. This one I like 3 of the 8 films in it. It's A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, sure. I don't have that predicted,
Ah.
sadly.
Nightmare on Elm Street. The first one is one of my favorite horror films.
It's a great
Probably my
movie.
favorite. Maybe behind like Screaming Halloween and Texas Chainsaw. Probably my favorite slasher after them.
Sure.
So nowhere near top 1, but still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
There's no denying it. Freddy Krueger is iconic as fuck. Nancy is also a really good. Oh no, yeah, Nancy, that's her name. Yeah, Nancy is a really good final girl as well. Probably my favorite final girl.
Yeah, she's really good in it.
Yeah, and John Saxon's good as her dad as well.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best parts about the third film, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'd agree.
When we get
Yeah. The first one's quite tame as well. In terms of violence, dream sequences haven't gotten to being as wacky as they are later
Sure.
on.
Oh man, Freddy's Dead, the video game sequence.
Super Freddy. No,
Yep.
Oh no, that's Super Freddy's different. It's like now I'm playing with power or some shit.
That's
like
the
that.
one. Now I'm playing
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah, God. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, it gets dire, doesn't it?
It does a little bit, yeah.
But the first one is easily a classic. Second one's okay. I don't love it, but in terms of quality, it's a lot better than the later ones. It's
remember
one of
really
the better quality ones.
Yeah, I remember really enjoying the second one. To be fair, again, not a great film, but
Yeah.
it's a good movie.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's all right. And
Yeah.
I think it's like quite popular within like the LGBT community
Oh, okay,
because
sure.
it's got a lot of like gay undertones. So fair enough.
Sure.
Nightmare 3, probably the second best in the franchise for me.
Yeah.
This is where the dream sequences get really fucking good.
Yeah.
I remember the one with like it was like the guy getting controlled like a puppet with like his veins.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really fucked up. And
Yeah,
the
one I
TV
remember
one
the
as
most-
well.
Yeah, the one I remember the most is the one where he's got like needles for his
Yeah,
fingers.
that's horrible.
Yeah, that's freaky.
That was like really actively cruel as well because she was like a drug addict.
Yeah.
And he had like the holes in her arms like puckering up like lips.
Yeah,
It was fucking
it's-
horrible.
It's messed up. It's a messed up
Yeah.
movie.
What did he say? Like, this is your big break or some shit like that with the TV one. And then Nightmare 4 is where it all starts to fall apart.
Yeah.
This is the Dream Master. I don't remember much about this one. I just remember some of the kills being alright. Like, there's a cockroach one. I don't know if you remember that. A girl got turned into like a cockroach.
I remember nothing about 4, 5, or 6.
Fair enough. That was a weird one. She got turned into a cockroach because she was like she lifted weights, and then
Oh, I vaguely remember.
the weights like dropped in her arms and they snapped out and turned into like
I
cockroach
vaguely
arms.
remember that. Yeah.
It's fucking awful. And I think there was one where like a girl got force fed stuff to death or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That might have been 5. I don't know. It all just blends into one by the
What's
end.
the one with the comic book kill?
I think that's 5. That's Super Freddy. I think that's
Yeah.
5. But number 4 has a really shit one with the Karate Dojo one, where the guy you wouldn't remember it because it's so fucking. I think they had to come up with it last minute. So he's like this karate guy. He's the karate kid, and he's in his dojo practicing his moves, and then Invisible Freddy just starts fucking him up, and you don't see him fighting him or anything. He just dies from that. It's so shit.
Yeah.
It's so shit.
Sounds it.
5 is fucking poor. This is
that
the
the
Dream
one-
Child.
Yeah. Is that the one where he's trying to possess a child to like?
Yeah, whilst
so
it's
Yeah.
still Oh fuck me. It gets weird. It's when there's these flying demons going about as well. These little like testicle-looking things flying about.
Yeah, I think I remember a bit, and the only bit I remember really enjoying in The Dream Child is I'm sure there's a bit where Freddy Krueger like jumps up and he's like, "It's a boy."
Oh yeah,
I'm
sure,
like,
yeah.
that's class.
It's quite like aesthetically, it's quite nice. There's some
Mm.
like a big cathedral-looking set piece. It's quite good. But aside
Yeah.
from that, and then 6 is really fucking bad. It starts with them on like a oh fuck, I don't even remember how it starts. There's a like one good kill where the deaf guy like his ears blew up.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And he had like a chalkboard and he was like scratching his nails on it. That was
Yeah,
kind of funny. Aside from that, it's really not good. I think in that one they imply that well, they show that Freddy Krueger was like a child abuser. Oh well, obviously, but to his own daughter, I mean. And
yeah,
I think they kind of imply that he was a child molester as well in that one,
yeah.
which I don't enjoy that, to be honest.
No.
Like killing kids is okay, right?
Yeah,
I'm alright with
obviously.
that, but no,
Also,
yeah.
one of the worst titles for a movie I think ever.
Which one?
Freddy's
Freddy's
dead.
dead. Is
I
he?
just
Because he just comes back every time,
yeah.
doesn't he?
The
So-
Final Nightmare's cool. Like I like that bit, but
Yeah,
just call it that. Why is this whole
yeah.
Freddy's dead bit? I don't get it.
It's like Mad Max or Furiosa, Mad Max saga. Like
Yeah,
just do one or the other, you know.
yeah,
Wes Craven's New Nightmare, very good. I like that one. It's a fresh take on
Yeah.
the franchise. I like it. It does something completely unique.
yeah. Very original film.
Yeah, it's about oh what's her name? Heather Langenkamp. And going about after the success of the first one, and then there's actually a demon like that resembles Freddy Krueger trying to get her. And yeah, it's good. I
Yeah.
like it. There's a nice kill in that one where it mirrors the original one. Tina's death in the original, but you can
Yeah.
see Freddy like pulling her up the walls this time. I think
Yep.
that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it is a cool film. I remember going into it being like, kind of, it was off-putting to like begin with,
Mhm.
and then I was like, I'm so into this.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah, it's a really nice concept, and I just like seeing them do something unique with it
Yeah, for
after
sure.
like 3 films in a row where it's just the same shit regurgitated every time.
Yeah, and that's the only one that Wes Craven like done after the original. right?
Yeah, I believe so, because 3 was done by Chuck Russell, and you can tell the others weren't done by him. So.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, they don't end on a high. They end it with fucking Nightmare on Elm Street 2010.
I've not seen that
Awful
one.
movie. Don't even fucking bother watching it. Don't waste your time. Genuinely, it's fucking. In this one, they really lean into Freddy Krueger being a child molester. Unfortunately,
Oh.
which again, I really don't like them doing that because like Freddy's a silly guy, right? Freddy Krueger is silly,
Yeah.
and like making him a child molester, something I don't really want to like root for him anymore. You know.
Sure.
Yeah, and also they play him very seriously in this one. It's like it's got to be really serious and dark, and fuck it.
Mm.
Not
The
into it.
design of the character in that is off-putting enough. He looks fucking terrible.
Yeah, yeah, it's not the best. I know it's meant to look more realistic, like a burn victim. Nah,
Yeah.
original Freddy's verse.
Oh, for
silly,
sure.
silly enough and scary enough, I think.
Sure.
And then I guess we can also talk about Freddy versus Jason if you want, because I have seen
No,
that.
I've never seen it.
Bear in mind, I've only watched the original Friday the 13th, so I don't even know why I've seen it. But this is my first time seeing Jason, I guess, actually like killing people.
Yeah.
It's alright. Not
Yeah,
really into it, to be honest.
That's kind of what I've heard about it. It's like fine.
It's like you get these mashup movies like Godzilla versus Kong and Freddy versus Jason, and for some reason, like we're meant to give a shit about these human characters that we throw in.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And I don't. I'm sorry. I'm here to see Freddy and Jason like fight.
yeah.
So
for
just
sure,
make a
for
film
sure.
about that, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, mediocre. So that's my thoughts on the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. As you can see, mixed bag.
Yeah,
But that's why it's at 10.
yeah. A lot of highs and a lot of lows.
Lot of those.
Which is similar to my number 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, another. You've done a Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mm-hmm.
My number 10 is the Halloween franchise.
Oh, I thought Halloween might be on there, but didn't predict it.
Yeah.
I want to
just-
say, by the way, I had,
Yep.
right. I had a little bit of help. Me and Mark done the predictions together.
Sure. Okay.
But clearly that's not paid off because we didn't get Halloween, and we guessed Toy Story. So But
Sure.
doesn't seem like I'm getting the best help over here, to be honest.
Sure, sure. Yeah. Halloween, the original classic,
Brilliant.
absolute classic, one of the best
Yeah.
horror films of all time. Absolutely fantastic movie. I don't know if I can really say much that hasn't already been said about it. It's like one of the most
Perfect score.
suspenseful. Yeah,
Probably my favorite
perfect
score.
Yeah. Probably one of the most suspenseful movies ever made. Absolutely
Yeah.
love it. Halloween 2 is definitely worse. I wouldn't say it's a bad film. I quite enjoy some of the kills in it. There's a cool one, I'm sure, in a jacuzzi, which is
I'm just
pretty
gonna let you
fun.
carry this bit because I've only seen the first Halloween
Have
and
you only seen the first one?
I've seen the 2018 one.
Sure. Okay.
I've only seen them two.
Yeah. I'm sure it's either in a jacuzzi or like a bath or something where like boils them alive. Quite cool. But yeah, they do the whole. I don't want to spoil anything, but they do a twist in Halloween 2 where I'm just not a massive fan of it. I know a lot of
Sure.
people are, but it doesn't work for me. They try and connect Laurie Strode to Michael Myers, and
Oh, sure. Yeah.
it doesn't work for me. Halloween 3, I know a
This
lot
is
of people love.
yeah. This is an interesting one. It's not about Michael Myers, is it?
No, Season of the Witch. It's about
Yeah.
this company that like I can't even remember what they do. They like make
Halloween
candy?
costumes or something
Oh,
like
Halloween
that.
costumes, yeah. And it,
Maybe.
like there's a catchy song in it that's like 8 more days to Halloween,
Oh, that's quite
Halloween,
good. I like
Halloween.
that.
Yeah, it's class. That's the best bit about
That's
the
a bit
film.
like Nightmare Before Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you sing again?
8 more days to Halloween, Halloween,
Oh, I
Halloween.
like
8 more
that.
days to... And it goes, Silver Shamrock.
Oh.
That's the name of the company.
Brenda, to be
Um,
honest.
But yeah, I'm not a massive fan of Halloween 3 personally.
Sure.
Not a great film. I can see why some people would like it,
Mm.
and I think it's quite interesting if the Halloween franchise was to be like a different
Anthology kind
story.
of thing.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
really cool. But yeah, not a great movie. And then Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers.
Return of Michael Myers.
I really enjoy. I know a lot of people don't really like it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was better than 2, I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun kills in it. The Mask sucks in it. Have you seen The Mask?
Yeah, I've seen The Mask for that one. Yeah.
The Mask sucks. But yeah, really, really good film. And then 5 and 6 happened, which they aren't the best movies. Kind of going into the same realm as Nightmare on Elm Street, where
Sure.
they're just kind of forgettable films.
Sure.
I genuinely cannot think of it. I know Paul Rudd's in 6.
Oh, is he?
That's about as much as I can tell you about that film.
Oh.
But yeah, and then Halloween H20, which I really enjoy.
Yeah, what is it called that?
20 years later.
Oh.
it's
I thought it was about Watch or something.
Halloween H20, 20 years later, I think is the title, which is a bad title for a movie. It's a terrible title for a film. But it's a good film, kind of the Scream-ish take on the franchise.
Sure.
It's much more, I don't know, light-hearted and yeah, it's less dark, more like teen, like slasher kind of film.
Sure, okay.
I really enjoy it. I think it's the best since the original, personally. It's a good film. And then you've got the 2 Rob Zombie ones.
What do you think of these?
I don't mind the first one. The first one is like split into like 2 bits, where it's like the origin story of Michael Myers, which is really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second half, which is just the first Halloween but worse.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a real mixed bag. Halloween 2, I really don't like. Halloween 2 is one of the most disgusting, grotesque films I think I've ever seen in my life. It is absolutely horrible.
Sure.
Does something, I guess, a bit original with it, but other than that, it's not great.
I quite like Rob Zombie. I might watch some films because I really liked House of a Thousand Corpses.
Sure, the first one is worth a watch. Like the whole origin story with Michael Myers is actually handled really well. And then it just kind of goes a bit downhill, which is a shame.
Sure.
And then you've got the new ones. I can't even remember. Is it David Gordon? I can't remember his name. Who done the
of the Exorcist Believer film.
That's him. Is it David Gordon Green? Is that his name?
I think so. Yeah.
I hate Exorcist Believer. I'll say that.
Mhm,
But his Halloween trilogy I know gets a lot of slack by a lot of people, but
mhm.
I enjoy them. I think the
Evil
first,
dies tonight.
yeah, I think the first one's probably the best one.
Mhm.
Um,
I've actually
really
seen that
enjoy.
one.
What do you think of
It's,
it?
it's alright. Don't mind it.
I really enjoyed Halloween 2018. Halloween Kills is decent. It goes
Mhm,
more action than horror in places,
mhm.
which is like I'm pretty sure there's a bit where Michael Myers walks out of fire and just fucking murders like
That's right. Yeah.
50 people,
Yeah.
um, which is cool, but it's not
That's
Halloween.
that's Jason. That's not
Yeah,
Michael.
yeah. And then Halloween Ends, I know gets a lot of slack from people, and it doesn't
Mhm,
work for me in terms of a final Halloween film. It just
mhm,
falls flat. But in terms of like, see if it was just another Halloween movie,
mhm.
I would like it a
Sure.
lot more than I actually do. But it is it's a decent film. Tells a decent story.
I will
But
say one criticism about the new Halloween films, and it's not really their fault, but if
hmm,
it wasn't for that bullshit, they wouldn't have brought back fucking thingy from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the remake they done a couple of years ago. They brought back what's her name in that? Um
can't remember.
the main girl.
Can't remember. I guess.
Oh, they brought her back, a different actress because the original actress is dead, but they brought her back to do like, oh, she's gonna kill Leatherface. She's been training for years to
Sure.
finally get revenge on Leatherface, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking sucks. And
Yeah.
I don't think they would have done it if it wasn't for Halloween films.
Yeah. Fair. Fair. Fair.
So yeah.
Um. Yeah, that's my kind of thoughts on the Halloween franchise as a whole. First one's the best one. Oh, I forgot about Halloween Resurrection.
What the fuck is that?
That's the worst one. I was about to say
Right.
worst one.
Okay.
Halloween
Okay.
Resurrection is one of the worst films I think I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, okay.
It's terrible. The whole the concept of the movie is a reality TV show set inside Michael Myers' childhood home, and then Michael
Um,
Myers comes in and like starts stabbing, and
that sounds
uh,
kind of funny.
I'm pretty sure Busta Rhymes is in it, and
No way. That's
yeah,
kind of funny.
and he like karate chops Michael Myers.
Nah,
Like
I'm watching that.
it's not good.
No, please. I kind of want to.
Directed by the same guy who done Halloween 2, which is A Fall
Oh,
from
okay.
Grace. But yeah, that's my kind of thoughts on the Halloween franchise.
So what made you pick that over Toy Story, Jack? You didn't even seem to like a lot of them.
I think I prefer like when Halloween's good, I prefer them over all the Toy Story movies.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense.
They're quite different, to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah, Halloween and Toy Story were the two that were like switching places.
Sure.
Like, but yeah, I just love the original Halloween, and I love a lot of them.
Mhm.
It's just there are some terrible ones, sadly.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Okay,
enough.
do you wanna give us your number 9, Fergus?
Ooh, should we go inside number 9?
Inside number 9.
Oh, I need to do more of that soon. Have you watched any?
I'm just finishing series 7.
Oh, you were doing that a couple of weeks ago, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, number 9, and you're really gonna see how desperate I was getting at this point.
Oh god.
I've gone for Mad Max.
Oh, I've got Mad Max.
Oh,
I
no
predicted Mad
way.
Max. Yay!
I don't like Mad Max. I don't like the first Mad Max, at least. First
Yep.
Mad Max is dull and doesn't get good until maybe the last 20 minutes or so. It's different, to be fair. It's a film, it's like an apocalyptic film before everything goes to shit fully. Like the apocalypse has started, but it's not the kind of wasteland that
Sure.
you kind of expect from a Mad Max film.
Yeah.
That's more Mad Max 2, which is very good. And
Hmm.
probably my second favorite in the franchise.
Okay.
Great action in that one. Silly villains. There's a guy like Lord Humongous or something like that. I enjoy that. That's fun. They have to like get guzzling out of the place. It's a very fun movie. Would recommend. Mad Max 3 sucks. Beyond Thunderdome, I
Yeah.
think it's called.
Is that the one with Tina Turner in it?
That is the one with Tina Turner in it, Jack, and I have no idea why she's in it. I don't hate her in it, to be fair. She's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I think the villains are always a lot of fun in Mad Max films, but
Sure.
it's not a very good movie. To be fair, I like the first half of it because it's like we're going to the Thunderdome, and there's a really good fight scene in the Thunderdome, and the whole like apocalyptic town. I don't remember the name of Bartertown or something like that.
Hmm.
It's really good. It's a really nice set piece, but Then Mad Max gets evicted from Bartertown, and he meets these like this ragtag team of little kids or whatever. Like, and then they're on a train, and there's like a train chase sequence, and it's like it's Disney Channel kind of shit.
Oh, sure.
You know how it is. It's like family friendly adventure all of a sudden. And I think it's only Mad Max that was rated 18 as well,
Yeah.
and it turns into like a family adventure. It's like if Indiana Jones was for children by the end.
Sure. Okay. I get you.
Oh my god, I'd remember like the train chase sequence was like all right, and then it comes screeching to a halt, like quite literally, to tell
Yeah.
a really fucking awful joke, and then that scene ends, and it just completely falls flat. It's fucking awful. I don't like that movie, Jack. I don't like it.
Okay.
Don't make me watch it again. I don't want to.
It's okay, Fergus. I'm
Like,
not making you. I'm not making you.
Okay,
It's okay.
okay. Mad Max Fury Road, best in the franchise, easily. This
Yeah, I've
movie is
heard.
fucking awesome. I fucking love Mad Max Fury Road. It's just anyone can enjoy Mad Max Fury Road, right?
Mm.
You would fucking love it, Jack. You should watch it.
Okay. I will.
It's fucking mental from beginning to end. High adrenaline. Yeah, you know how good Fury Road is.
Yeah, I've heard. I've genuinely not heard a single bad word against it.
No, you wouldn't, because it's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. Great villain in this one. The Immortan Joe as well. Played by the guy who played the villain in the first one, but we're not the same character.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah, I really like Mad Max for every entry in like the franchise. It's like a different story of Mad Max, and he's kind of like a legend almost.
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then Furiosa came out recently.
Yes, it did.
I thought it was pretty good. I didn't love it as much as some people. It looks really fucking weird. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've seen any like stills from it, but a lot of it looks very like video game,
Sure. Okay.
which I'm not a fan of.
What's the director called again? Arthur
George
Miller?
Miller.
No, George Miller.
George
George
Miller.
Miller. Yeah, he's an odd guy.
He's on Happy Feet.
He done Happy Feet. Yeah, he's a strange man.
I quite like him. He's
Yeah.
passionate about Mad Max, so that's cool.
It just, I don't think he ever. Which I don't dislike this, but I don't think he ever picks like one specific style of movie.
Sure.
Like ever, he fluctuates in genre like so
Sure.
much. It's insane.
I think that's cool though.
That is cool. Yeah.
Furiosa there's some really good action in it, I guess. And I think the performances from Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth especially were really good. Chris Hemsworth is probably my favorite villain in the series. He plays Dementus.
Okay.
And I think he's fucking brilliant in it. Especially after seeing him as like only 4 for so long. It's cool seeing him like do something different. So yeah, I mean that's my thoughts on Mad Max. Like 3 of them.
Sure.
3 of the 5. And I know you've not seen any of them.
Yeah, I've not seen any of them. Defo on my watch list. I just want to watch Fury Road. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, you can just skip it, to be honest.
Can you?
Yeah.
I probably will do them all at some point. I've got
Mhm.
the original 4 movie box set. So I will give them a go at some point. But
Personally, I would watch Fury Road and then rewatch it.
sure. But you like 2?
Yeah, 2 is very good as well.
Sure.
2's fun. There's like a helicopter guy. I think he's pretty cool.
I'm like confused with the first one because I've heard nothing but good things about the first one as well, and you seem to not be fond of it.
I mean, like I give it 3 stars. It's got a 3.3 average. It's just it's okay.
I thought it would be
It's
a
not-
lot
it-
higher. It's like a classic of cinema.
It's not like what you think it is.
Okay.
It's about like gangs and stuff.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, it's not like Wasteland Apocalypse like you might think.
Yep. Okay.
That's more of a sequels. But yeah, I mean, I like Mad Max. Again, I was struggling at this point, but as we get on, I get more confident with my choices.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What's your number 9, Jack?
My number 9. This franchise, even though there is one film in this franchise that I utterly despise, I
Let me
needed
get
to
my
include
predictions up.
it. And that is the Karate Kid franchise.
Score. We got it.
Yeah, well done, Fergus.
Thank you.
If people don't know, Karate Kid, the original, 1984, is my favorite film of all time. Absolutely adore it. Think it is a perfect movie.
I like this movie.
Yeah, Fergus also likes it. Mark also likes it. All round, great movie.
Everyone likes a bit of Karate Kid, doesn't they?
Yeah, it's one of those films that I can't really see why somebody wouldn't like it.
Yeah,
Like,
nobody's sitting about like disliking it.
Exactly. I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever heard anyone like hating on it before. It's just
No.
just a feel good movie, and I absolutely love
Yeah. Yeah.
it. Really love Karate Kid 2
No, I've not
as
seen any of the
well.
sequels.
Really good sequel, Fergus. It gets a little bit of shit from some people, but I really like it.
Mhm.
And I think the kind of general consensus is it is a liked sequel,
Okay.
which is good. And it goes to Okinawa in that one, and you get to
Who?
Okinawa, where
I don't
Mr.
know who
Miyagi's
that
from.
is.
Mr. Miyagi's from there.
Oh, where he's
Nice.
from? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. It goes to Okinawa, and we get to get a bit more insight into Mr. Miyagi's past, which is
Oh yeah,
nice.
we've kind of spoken about that before. I think in
Yeah.
the deathmatch
Yes.
episode.
And yeah, it's a really good movie. Really love it. Karate Kid 3 is definitely where problems start to come
Sure.
in the franchise, but I don't mind Karate Kid 3. I actually quite like it. It's
Mhm.
really dumb. It's such
Mhm.
a dumb film. It's about Kreese and his old war buddy called Terry Silver, and they plot revenge on Daniel. And
Why?
like Daniel, basically Terry Silver starts manipulating Daniel to turn him against Mr. Miyagi.
No,
Yeah.
that's horrible.
It's a silly movie. Like the Terry Silver's this business guy, and he like stops all his business stuff to go terrorize a teenager. Like it's it's pretty dumb. But it's if you can get behind how dumb it is, you'll enjoy it.
I
Like
kind of
it's
respect that, to be honest. Like
yeah
he's a fucking hater. I respect
yeah
it. I
yeah.
respect his grind.
You should watch the sequels, Fergus.
Uh,
I think
what
2 you'd enjoy, but I don't know what you'd think of 3. I'm interested to see what you think of 3
what about
because
the
it's
next Karate Kid?
the next Karate Kid. I don't mind as much as some people. I used to really hate it,
Mhm.
and then I saw the 2010 one and got a bit more respect for it.
Ah, yeah. No, that was one thing that was keeping me. That was kind of persuading me not to include the Karate Kid here, and
Sure.
I was kind of debating with Mark about taking it off.
Yeah.
But then I remembered Cobra Kai, which would
Yes.
be part of it, and I know how much you love that as your favorite TV show, so
Yep.
that made me kind of put it back on the
Sure.
list.
Sure. Yeah, I like the next Karate Kid. Don't love it. It's definitely got problems. Like you thought there were
Mhm,
problems in Karate Kid 3. There's
mhm,
definitely problems in the next Karate Kid.
mhm.
Karate Kid 2010, I hate with all my heart. It is a terrible film. Actually laughably bad. Like I don't know how they got it so wrong.
No, but I mean, you have to admit, like Jackie Chan was a lot better than Pat Morita.
Fuck you, Fergus.
I mean, Jaden Smith as well. Like,
No. I will say one good thing about the Karate Kid 2010.
mhm.
I like what they done with Mr. Han. I do like it, and I like the kind of backstory they give him. It
Who?
is different. That's Mr. Miyagi in the new
Oh,
one. It's
oh,
Mr.
okay.
Han. And the music's really good. There's nothing
All
in the
right.
original soundtrack, but the music's really good in the 2010 one. And then as you said, Cobra Kai, top-notch show. Absolutely love it.
Mhm.
Some of the best handling of nostalgia ever.
Sure.
It's absolutely fantastic. I adore it. And yeah,
Oh.
that's my thoughts on the Karate Kid franchise.
So again, I've only seen first Karate Kid. You have kind of persuaded me to watch 2, possibly
Mm,
3. We'll see.
yep.
Don't know where to watch them, to be fair, but if I can find them, I'll give them a go.
Yep.
Not gonna rewatch 2010. I have seen that as a kid,
Okay.
and that really put me off Karate Kid films because I
Yeah.
thought that was the normal one.
That's a very fair reaction to
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
that movie.
Pretty fucking
Um,
disgusting.
the Karate Kid franchise would be way higher if that movie didn't exist.
Yeah,
For
no,
example.
that's
That brings
fair
it
enough.
way down. It's such a terrible film.
Yeah, that's completely valid, Jack.
Yep. Okay, do you want to give us
Okay.
your number
Num-
8?
Number 8. Number 8. What could number 8 be? Do you want to
I
predict it?
wonder. I've got predictions. You say it, and I'll tell you if I get it right.
Or you could guess it for a laugh.
Okay.
And I'll just tell you.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Okay. No, number 8. Like this was tough. Okay, you have
Yep.
to understand. I've not watched a lot of franchises fully.
Yep.
And we'll get to that. To be fair,
Mhm.
I have watched this one fully, and I only like a handful of films in it, but I really do like them ones. So let's go for Planet of the Apes.
I have Planet of the Apes in my predictions. Yay!
Brilliant, well done. I'll start off saying original Planet of the Apes, all timer.
Yeah.
One of my favorite sci-fi films of all time. I only watched it for the first time this year, and I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Very much. I mean, I'd say timeless. It doesn't look brilliant, I guess, in terms of effects, but I don't know. I think they've got a charm to them, you know. I love Planet of the Apes.
I will say, Fergus, I hope you have a list of the order of these films written down, because fuck remembering the titles, by the way. Like,
Oh,
every...
I can do them by memory. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna turn my phone off. Right, phone's going
Okay.
off.
Okay.
Thanks. So Planet of the Apes 2. No,
Beneath the Planet of the
Beneath the
Apes.
Planet of the Apes is not very good.
No.
So it's very weird. It's very weird. The first half is an exact recreation of the original one.
Oh, okay. It's weird.
Yeah, it's very strange. It's a different character, and it's like, oh well, we found the course that the spaceship from the original was going on, so we're going to follow that. And they go to the Planet of the Apes, and then they discover the apes and all that. It's literally the exact same plot, and even the main character looks like identical to the original. It's very strange. And then second half, okay, you have to bear with me with this. So they go beneath the Planet of the Apes, where there's the old city, and in there's psychic mutants, psychic mutant humans, like an intelligent race of psychic mutant humans, who want to blow up the planet because they worship a nuclear bomb. I don't.
This sounds great,
I don't know
Fergus.
these movies because
yeah, at some point, definitely.
I mean, I'm gonna have to really try to keep this spoiler free then.
Okay.
They worship a nuclear bomb, and then the guy that we're following gets imprisoned, and in the prison there's a guy from the original one, so they're like reunited or whatever, and the girl from the original too. And then Dr. Zaius, I'm sure you're familiar with Dr. Zaius. He's like
Yes.
the face of the series, I'd say.
Yeah, sure.
He's like, right, we gotta get going to war. Come on, gorillas, let's go to war. So they're about to go to the underground city, and then the psychic mutants are like, no, we gotta use our attack. And they make them see gorillas on crucifixes upside down on fire. And the gorillas all shit themselves and run away.
Fergus, you're putting me off this franchise.
Yeah, no, that it gets worse.
Oh, great.
And then, like, the climax of the film happens, and we'll move on to number 3 now, which is Escape from Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
I like this one. Cornelius and Zira are mucking around in the spaceship from the first one. They end up going, like, back in time and, like, through space and all this to Earth.
Okay.
And I don't know, it's like fish out of water for a bit.
Okay, sure.
It's very silly, in fact, for like the first half. And it gets
Yep.
a bit more serious because Zira's pregnant, so.
Okay.
And like the humans are trying to hunt them down now.
Ah, okay.
Then
Sure.
the fourth one is
Conquest?
Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. That's where we get the lore about the backstory of Planet of the Apes with Caesar.
Mm-hmm.
Not very good. Not
No.
big on this one.
Fair enough.
Worst one of all time is Battle for the Planet of the Apes. Not actually the worst one, to be fair. Out of the originals, this is the worst one, Jack. This is
Okay.
fucking awful. So,
Okay.
right, let me get the poster for this one up in front of me, right? Because it's very fucking interesting how they tried to market this.
Okay.
Give me a sec, bear with.
Okay.
Battle for the Planet.
Have you seen the Tim Burton one?
We'll get to
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking forward to that.
The poster reads, the final chapter in the incredible Apes saga. The most suspenseful showdown ever filmed as two civilizations battle for the right to inherit what's left of the Earth.
Whoa.
You're picturing in your head, this is going to be fucking mental, right?
That sounds sick. Here's my money. Take it.
So the film builds up to this huge battle, this huge climax. So what happens is about 20 fellas in monkey suits run through a field, and some other blokes drive around a bus in the field.
Great.
And that's the battle. That's the battle for the Planet of the Apes.
Is it like the end of Holy Grail? Where they
Yeah,
just charge
actually
and then
works.
nothing happens.
It's just worse.
Sure. Okay.
It is terrible and a terrible fucking ending to it all.
Yep.
But don't worry, because we decided to bring them back, or Tim Burton did at least.
Oh god.
With 2001's Planet of the Apes starring Mark Wahlberg. This is the
And,
worst one by far.
Yeah, I've seen one scene. That's the bit where he sees the Abe Lincoln,
That's the very end of the film. So
Abraham Lincoln, you know.
yeah, Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, that's the very end of the film. That is the best scene.
Oh,
I really like that
no.
scene. Yeah, that's the best scene. I really like it. If the whole film was that, I would love it.
Okay.
No,
Sure.
Mark Wahlberg goes to Earth and he has to get back, or no, he doesn't go to. He goes to the Planet of the Apes and he needs to get back in his spaceship with a fucking intelligent chimpanzee, and then by the end he kisses some of the monkeys.
Nice.
Yeah, it's weird. He has fucking romantic relationship with one of the monkeys.
Bestiality. We love to see it.
Yes, it is bestiality.
Lovely.
This film fucking sucks. do not watch it. Then you've got Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Yep.
This is the series a lot of people will be familiar with, the newer stuff. Andy
Yep.
Serkis. Dawn is pretty good. It's pretty solid. Not great. Well, it's pretty good. Andy Serkis is good. The bit where Caesar's like, no. Don't know if you've seen
Oh yeah,
that.
sure. Yeah,
It's a very good bit. James Franco ruins it a bit, but he's not horrible on it.
Sure. Okay.
Then it's time for Dawn? No, Rise. Is the first one Rise or...
I have no idea, Fergus. I think the first one's Dawn. No.
Okay.
I can't remember. Look at Letterboxd. I'll allow it.
Okay, thank you. Well, I know their names. I just got them mixed up. That's all. So
I know War's the third one.
Rise for the
I think
Rise
it's-
of
I think it's
War's
Rise
the first
then
one.
Dawn.
Yeah, Rise is the first one. Then Dawn. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, really good. Like this one a lot. I think
Okay.
the villain's name is Koba. Koba's really fucking good as a villain.
Hmm.
One of the only like standout villains in the series, like aside from Dr. Zeus, maybe.
Sure.
And then War is my favorite of the sequels. Very good. Like this one a lot. Woody Harrelson is good. And the sequels all have Maurice, which is fucking great. I don't know if you've seen Maurice. Big fucking orangutan. Love Maurice. Great seeing Maurice. Maurice scenes are always appreciated.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
the new one, which I don't care to remember the name of. It was
Kingdom.
fine. Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. It was fine. There was a cool orangutan in it, but it wasn't Maurice, unfortunately.
Oh, right.
And
Is
also the
Maurice
orangutan.
not in that one?
No, because it's set decades after Caesar and that. So
Ah, sure. Okay.
yeah, no Maurice to be found. Maurice is dead. Maurice is fucking dead at this point. Not a
Fergus,
spoiler.
Don't make me cry.
I know. I'm sorry. It's not a spoiler. It's decades after the fact.
Sure.
Maurice is
Okay.
fucking long gone.
Yep.
Very sad. Yes, fine. And that's my thoughts on Planet of the Apes. Again, don't love a lot of these. Battle for Planet of the Apes and Tim Burton's films are fucking awful. Genuinely fucking embarrassing. And
Yeah.
having to watch them back to back as well. That
Yep.
was fucking rough. I didn't want to continue. But I stuck for it. And
Well done.
yeah,
I'm proud of you.
I fucking love the original though.
Yeah, I really want to. I'll at least see the original. And
Yeah.
Is it Matt Reeves that done the new trilogy?
That's right, yeah.
I'll at least see that one in Matt Reeves' trilogy.
Yeah, would
if I do-
recommend.
if I do nothing else. But yeah, it's definitely a franchise I'll probably get into at some point.
Escape is pretty good as well.
Yep.
Just because it's like silly fish out of water. The rest of them are okay. Kingdom is alright as well. The
Okay.
rest of them range from okay to just bad.
Cool. Okay. My number 8.
Let me get the list. Let me get the list on the one.
I think you'll have predicted this.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm
I
confident
think-
for the rest of these.
I think you would have probably thought I would have put the Karate Kid above this franchise.
Okay.
I changed it around. My next
Okay.
one's the Rocky franchise.
I did predict Rocky.
Well done, Fergus.
Thank you. Mark
I-
was disappointed. I wanted
Why?
I didn't like that you only rated Creed 3.5.
Oh yeah, Creed 1 is the worst Creed film,
Is it?
controversially, in my
Oh.
opinion. Yeah,
Oh,
I think they get
okay.
better as they go along.
So and once more, I've only seen the first Rocky film. Oh no,
Sure.
that's not true. I've seen either Rocky 5 or 6, and I thought it was shit. So
Probably Rocky 5.
okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I love the original Rocky. Think it's fantastic.
Oh, Adrian.
Yo, Adrian. Yeah,
Mm.
that's the one. Really great film. It's probably aged a little bit. Like
Mhm.
I remember watching it not that long ago, probably about a year ago or something. and thinking, yeah, this is aged a little bit, but it's still it's a good movie. I really like Rocky. And then I really like Rocky 2 as well. Rocky 2 is a really solid sequel. Really good film. I don't have a lot to say about these other than the fact they're good. I think the only problem I have with Rocky 2 is it's very similar to Rocky 1. Like it is kind of the same story told again, but it kind of gets away with it. And then Rocky 3 is my personal least favorite of the entire franchise. Yeah, I'm not a Rocky 3 fan at all.
I hear good things.
A lot of people love it. I just can't get behind it. Rocky's a bit of a dick in it.
I don't like to see that.
Yeah, which isn't fun. Not a great man for the first. Kind of letting fame get to his head a little bit. Yeah.
Remember where you came from, Rocky.
Exactly.
Know your place.
Rocky 4 is a lot of fun. Rocky 4 is totally insane, but it's
people like Rocky 4.
Oh, it's so batshit insane, man.
Is Mr. T in Rocky 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The Rocky 4 is the one with Dolph Lundgren, the big Russian guy.
Drago.
Yeah. Yeah. I really like Rocky 4. There's 2 cuts of that now. There's a director's cut out, and I personally think the original cut's maybe a little bit better.
Okay.
I think the director's cut I can't speak. The director's cut out a lot of the like dumb stuff, but I think that's kind of what's the charm about it.
Yeah.
Like Paulie gets a robot for his birthday. In the original cut, and then he doesn't get it in the director's cut.
That's give him his robot back.
Exactly. Rocky 5 isn't great.
No, if that's the one I watched, I can confirm.
It's a strange film. Rocky, this isn't really a spoiler, but kind of is. Are you bothered?
Not really.
Okay. Rocky loses all his money because Paulie puts a bet on or something, or invests it poorly and just loses it fucking all.
For fuck's sake, Paulie.
And yeah, it ends with a street fight rather than a boxing fight. So it feels, the climax of the movie feels like a second act kind of fight. It's strange. Rocky 6 is really good, and maybe my favorite, I think, of the franchise. Between that and the first one, it kind of takes place, I think it's 16 years or 15 years, something like that, after the fifth one.
I thought it was going to be like a futuristic one. I thought you were going to say like 60 years or something, flying cars and stuff.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. It's the last time Rocky gets in the ring. It's like one last big fight. It's nice, and it ties into the first one really well. You could actually go from 1 to 6 quite smoothly. I think. And then you've got the Creed films, which I also really love.
I really need to watch these as well.
Yeah, I really like Creed 1. I know Mark was upset 3.5. I'd probably say 4. Off the top of my head, it probably needs to be upped. Cause I probably like it kind of similarly to 2.
Sure.
And I think I've got that as a 4. Yeah, really solid films. Kind of the first kind of franchise I feel like to really lean into the whole nostalgia thing, because we're still in the age of nostalgia with movies right now. Yep, and they're getting worse and worse. But Creed was, I think Creed and Star Wars were the 2 first big ones to try and tackle it. And yeah, Creed's good. Creed 2 is really good as well. Creed 3, I absolutely love. I think Creed 3
I've seen that. I looked at your list.
Movie. Absolutely adore that film. And I didn't know if it was just because I went to see it in the cinema, and I don't know if it just kind of hooked me in the cinema and then I was going to rewatch it and it not be as good. But rewatched it.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot.
Yeah, rewatched it and it's still banging. Absolutely love it. Don't know what it is. I think it's probably the best filmed fights of the entire franchise. The cinematography in it's insane. It's really good.
And I do remember that was the point because of that film they added Creed to Fortnite. I do recall, which was pretty fucking awesome if you ask me. They even gave him a robot suit.
Don't remind me.
It was really fucking cool. He has robot arms.
But yeah, I think the only reason.
Film?
No, Fergus, sadly not. But it's been a much better film, obviously.
I missed the trick, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I think the only reason I've got it higher than the Karate Kid, even though I'm a big defender for the Karate Kid, if you're talking Karate Kid and Rocky, the first films in each series, it's Karate Kid any day for me.
Sure.
But I think in terms of sequels, the Rocky franchise does it better.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So that's
More
why
consistent.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
That's why it's a bit higher for me. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the Rocky franchise.
Fair enough. Need to check them out.
Definitely,
okay.
I would really recommend them, Fergus.
Yeah, no, I've been meaning and I need to rewatch the original too because it's been
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah, fair.
I think I'll probably like it more, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you will.
Yeah.
I didn't really like it as a kid because it's not really a boxing movie.
No.
Like there's hardly any boxing in it. It's a
Mhm.
character study. So as a
Yeah.
kid, I was like, "Where's all the action?" But as an
Yeah,
adult,
that's
I'm like,
what I felt as well.
as an adult, I'm like, "Oh, I really appreciate this. Like, this is nice."
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
All
give
right,
us your number
well,
7, Fergus.
Number 7. I was gonna say Hear Me Out on this, but I know you like these films. I know you love these films. I love these films too. It's the Saw franchise.
Oh, did you put the Saw franchise? I
Yeah.
didn't predict that.
It was the first one I added.
Yeah,
Yeah, as soon as I thought franchise, Saw just came to my head.
sure. I was looking at your scores and I was like, I don't think you'll add Saw.
Well, listen, right. They don't reflect my thoughts on Saw truly as a whole. As
Yeah.
a whole thing, Saw is fucking wonderful. Great guilty pleasure series.
Yeah.
You've got the first Saw, which is very good. Well, I've only got it at 3. I could be convinced to go 3.5 on that.
Okay.
It's probably like one of the more competently made ones.
Sure.
Because there's a fucking vision involved with it, so that's good. That's always a good start.
Yes, yes.
Quite tame on the traps aspect, and I think we were talking about doing a Saw a podcast for Halloween at some point.
Yeah.
So I guess we won't go too deep into these films.
Sure.
But I will say the trap in this one, where there's like the guy in the room and he's covered in flammable shit, and there's stuff on the walls, and he has to use a candle to find it, and he has like, that's a fucking bullshit one. No one's getting out of that.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that trap.
I really like the trap where it's the big guy in the razor kind of maze thing.
Oh, that's brutal.
That's brutal. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what I like about the first one is it's not, I wouldn't say it's more brutal, but it's more, I guess, subtle in the way.
And it's kind of realistic as well.
Yeah, for sure.
As it goes on, you get some fucking mental shit getting built.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Is it Hoffman that takes the straw and stabs it in his neck and breathes through it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the other detective. I don't remember his name, but yeah.
Detective
Strom or something like that.
Strom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Hello, Detective Strom.
And then there's like the room that the brazen bull in 3D. I'll get to that. Saw's solid. Saw 2, I used to dislike more than I do, but rewatching it, I like it more. It's kind of a weird point where it's not as competently made as the first one, and it's not as silly as the later ones. But it's still quite good. Some good traps in that one.
Like Saw 2.
I like the whole like stuck in the house thing.
Yeah.
And I like Jigsaw getting interrogated by the police as well. That's pretty cool.
Sure.
And his son's in a safe place.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
What could that mean? My parents thought we were dead clever for figuring that out, but I don't think we could make it more obvious, to be honest.
Yeah.
The bit where she got pushed into the pit full of needles is fucking grim.
Yeah.
I don't like watching that bit.
Fuck that, by the way.
There's one that I think gets forgotten about a lot, where it's just like this girl put her hand in a box with like a bunch of razors in it.
Yeah.
To get something at the bottom. I think that one's fucking rough as well.
That's the dumbest trap ever. Like, just like, she was an idiot for even doing
that.
Like,
yeah, but still, the scene itself is fucking awful.
It's horrible. I've got a question for you, and it's it's kind of a plot inconsistency. I know there's a lot of plot inconsistencies.
Oh yeah, no, I mean this could be anything.
But this is in regards to the first one, which is it's something that I don't really hear a lot about. It's not really a plot inconsistency, more as it's just a bit fucking stupid and doesn't really make sense.
That sounds like Saw.
Why does Jigsaw create these big elaborate traps for some people, and then like other people, it'll be like, "Oh, hold this candle and try and open this thing."
I guess he sometimes he's more creative than other times, right?
Because the whole like the main trap in the first Saw is so fucking elaborate. It's
Yeah.
actually like, insane.
Oh, I
And then
guess.
it cuts to like some guy walking about with a candle.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get what you mean. To be fair, yeah, I've never
Yeah.
thought about that. I guess like Dr. Gordon, like is it Adam in the first one? They had like
Yeah.
they were kind of connected to each other, and Jigsaw must felt like a clever way to bring them together
Yeah.
and like fuck them both.
Yeah. I mean, he
But
cooked. To be fair, he cooked.
I guess like he just kind of does it because he's feeling a bit more creative sometimes. Sometimes he goes into like creative drought and he can't really come up with something. So he's just like, yeah, you're just getting put in some barbed wire, and that's
Sure.
your trap, you know.
Yep.
Oh shit, where are we? Saw 3 now, right?
Saw 3. Yeah.
I like this one quite a bit in terms of traps. The bit that really fucks me up is the guy in the pit with like the dead pigs getting ground up into sludge, and he's like drowning in it. I will say, Jigsaw's a bit fucked for going after this like grieving father. I don't know why he chose him.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit fucked up, Jigsaw. I don't think you're really improving his life very much there.
Yeah, I really like Saw 3. I really like the ending of Saw 3. The ending
Saw,
of Saw 3 is insane.
It's a good twist.
Yeah.
And the rack in that one.
The rack.
Yeah, the guy gets like all his limbs twisted.
Oh yeah, and the one where is it the angel trap where?
Oh, at the start, yeah, that's brilliant.
Rips apart, man.
Yeah, I fucking love that bit.
Yeah.
There is like that one dumbass death with like the shotgun when the guy's just like strutting about in the background, and then he gets like
Oh sure.
the other guy pulls a key and it shoots him in the face.
Yep.
That was his fault. I don't know why he was just standing about.
Yep.
He's like looking at the walls or some shit. I don't really know. Saw 4 is quite good. I like the sex offender gets his limbs ripped off. That's good. We'd love to see that.
Yep.
Some good traps in that one. It's where we get into Hoffman.
Yeah.
As well, the ice block one's really good.
I'm not a massive fan of Saw 4, I have to say.
Really?
Not huge on it.
Fair enough. Saw 5. What happens in Saw 5? There's 5 people in this one. There's 5 people in the traps. You see, because it's Saw 5.
I remember the only thing I remember about Saw 5 is there's a really cool looking door. Like the door's like yellow. It's really cool.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember that. I remember the people in the trap being fucking unlikable though. Yeah. And like there's this dumbass bit where it's like, oh, there's like 4 of you, but only 3 tunnels to hide in. So one of you can't go in it. But then like they easily could have. There was plenty of room for 2 people in each tunnel.
Is Saw 4 or Saw 5? It might even be Saw 3, by the way. That is the one where there's somebody with their mouth sewn shut and there's somebody with their eyes sewn shut.
Oh, that's Saw 4.
Is it? That's a good trap. I like that.
Yeah,
that's
I like that one. That's like that Gene Wilder film, Speak No Evil.
That's a good movie, by the way. Have you seen that?
I've not. No, my dad recommended it to me ages ago and I forgot to watch it.
Oh, we should watch it, Fergus. It's such a good movie.
Yeah, I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah.
Saw 5's alright. I like the room closing in at the end. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He fucked that for himself.
Sure.
Saw 6 is the best one.
I love Saw 6. Saw 6 is
maybe okay, I will say second best now.
Okay.
But if you asked me a year ago, I would say it's the best one. It's got Roderick in it, so that's wonderful.
Sure. I think I prefer 1 and 2 and probably X over it, but it's definitely up there as one of the best.
6 is brilliant.
I love how it's more focused on like moral decisions, almost like the shotgun carousel is really cool.
Yeah.
It's like
and there's 6 people in that because it's Saw 6.
Yeah, exactly, Fergus. Not judge wink.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it should lean more into that in the sequels. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You have the choice to like keep 2 people alive and must kill 4.
Yeah, and I like that there's like a woman lying about being pregnant in that. And
yeah,
I think that's really good. And I like that by the end he doesn't even care. He just puts his hand in.
Yeah.
At the end, I think that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, Saw 6 is really great. We'll say a bit of bullshit at the start of that one. Jigsaw puts this normal guy against a smoker in a breathing contest.
Oh, sure.
That's not very fair, is it?
No.
That's not a fucking crime, by the way. To smoke.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's getting punished for it. He's just a janitor. Leave him alone.
It's because she's giving herself cancer.
Yeah, I guess. I don't think it's fair. Then Saw 3D is bullshit Fucking hate Saw 3D.
Right, let's be honest.
It's
The-
3D. Ooh.
The twist at the end of Saw 3D is one of the most batshit insane.
Yeah, it is a
decisions.
bit mental, to be fair.
It's you can't help but kind of love it. Like,
I mean, it's nice to see the bear trap get used finally.
yeah,
Like
that's
actually
good.
work. I like at the end of 6 when Hoffman puts the bear trap for the grills as well, so it
Yeah.
doesn't go off. I think that's cool. And also I like who it gets used on in Saw 3D because I don't like her very much.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
it's good to see her get shot. There is a really good bit in 3D with the neo-Nazis that get killed, like in the garage.
Is that the one where he's like strapped to like he's like super glued to the
Yeah,
car? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a really good bit. Unfortunately, there's a really bullshit moment where this innocent character gets cooked alive in a brazen bull, which is maybe
Yep.
one of the most horrific traps of all.
Yep, you've got the guillotine trap in that one with the pink blood squirting out
Oh
everywhere.
shit! Don't even get me started on the fucking blood in Saw 3D. I kind of like the opening one, to be fair, because you were just talking about like the moral decisions, and it's
Yeah.
like there's the girl in the middle of a saw and the two guys that she's been seeing, and they have to decide which one of them is going to get the saw,
Yep.
and then they decide to kill her. Yeah, fine opening to. I don't know why it's in public.
Yeah, that's a bit weird as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
I guess it's like
can you just
public
imagine him like
execution
setting
kind
it
of
up?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Imagine you got caught.
Some
What
guy
the fuck
come
are
up,
you
"What are you
doing?
This is my trap.
Yeah, I'm playing a game.
Yeah.
What's after Saw 3D?
Spyro.
No,
No,
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw first.
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw's not very good.
I like Jigsaw.
I don't.
Good twist in Jigsaw. To
It's
be
okay.
fair. I
It's alright.
like the twist in Jigsaw.
Oh, it's another member of Jigsaw's crew that we never seen before. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then there's like the laser trap. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, the laser trap's fucking dumb. To be fair,
And it's meant to be. Go on.
See when John Kramer appears in Jigsaw.
Mhm.
It is one of the most insane movie moments of all time.
Sure.
I was shell shocked. I was like, but he's dead. Like,
Yeah.
how are they
sure.
doing this?
That is quite a good twist. But
Yeah.
like, to be fair, they really mislead you on that because it's meant to be set like around the same time as the first one,
Mm.
and yeah, they've got like HD TVs on the wall. You got like flat screen TVs.
Yeah,
That's
It's a
not
bit
fair. They trick you. They trick you. That technology was not available at the time, Jack.
yeah, exactly.
That's bullshit. I don't like that. They lied to you. They lied to you, Jack.
Okay, okay, Fergus. Okay.
But I did like the guy getting his head lasered open, even if it was not time period accurate.
Yeah, sure.
Spiral's a fucking mess.
Spiral's
awful.
terrible. Spiral's
Hate
horrible.
Spiral.
Movie.
Easily the worst of the franchise.
Yeah.
I don't really know what's going on with Chris Rock being in a Saw film. None
Yeah.
of the traps are memorable. So if you've made a Saw film where the traps aren't even memorable, then you kind of really fucked up.
One I
didn't you?
can remember is the train track one, where she's
Yeah.
got her tongue stuck in the thing.
Yeah, and that's
I think
okay.
I think that's pretty cool. But other than that,
Yeah.
I don't remember a single trap from
No,
it.
I mean, neither. There was one that had something to do with like broken glass or something, but I couldn't tell you specifics.
Yeah.
Just really not very good.
Yeah.
And I think we've had enough of cops in Saw movies. We don't need another cop subplot. Not even a subplot. It's the main plot this time.
Yeah, especially played by Chris Rock.
No, thank you. Saw X, on the other hand, this is now my favorite of the franchise. Big fan of Saw X.
Yeah, good film.
Yeah, I was shocked they were able to make it as good as they did. I remember him like advertising the eyeball trap a lot.
Yeah.
Which is a really good trap. It's a shame it's a dream sequence, but it's
Yeah.
also a very funny dream sequence because he's like, "Oh, good decision" or whatever
Yeah.
when he doesn't steal the watch. I think that's cool. And also they really like the people that are in the traps. They deserve it, especially the main woman.
Oh yeah,
the
for
evil
sure.
the evil villain.
For
She's a bit hammy, but I kind of like that. So
Yeah, and I like how this one was kind of John Kramer's story.
yeah, they give him lore, and it's actually nice to watch, and you almost root for him.
Yeah,
little
it's a bit strange, but
Yeah.
it's nicely done actually.
Yeah, I like it, and
It's one of those films where I think the creators kind of listened to the fans in
Yeah.
a way. Like they were
Yeah.
like after Spiral, they were like, okay, what do you want? You want John Kramer back? Okay, let's
yeah,
let's
yeah,
do
pretty
that.
much. And Tobin Bell's so good as John Kramer.
Oh,
as well.
he's excellent. I love him.
He easily carries the franchise. Even films where he's dead. Spoiler alert, I suppose. But they still see you still see him in flash forwards or flashbacks or whatever. I still think those are those are like the best parts of those films. My favorite thing in the whole series, the whole Saw series, none of the traps. My favorite thing is when they de-age Jigsaw by having him wear a baseball cap.
Is that in Saw 3D?
Perfect. Saw 6 or
Saw
Saw
6.
3D, yeah, Saw 3D, that's right. Because
It's
he
'cause
goes like
he's-
a book signing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking brilliant. Every
Yeah.
movie should do that when we're bringing back a character. Just have him wear a baseball cap.
Man, this is making me want to rewatch the franchise.
Please do, because we're going to be covering it in a couple weeks.
It's actually such a comfort watch. I probably will.
Yeah,
I might watch the original after this.
fair enough.
So- okay. Are you ready for my? Are you done? Sorry, I'm
think
just getting
so.
a button.
I,
Okay.
I will say that the traps in Saw X were fucking brutal though.
Oh yeah, very
Like
brutal.
the one with the
brutal.
mask that shot, and he had to take out bits of his brain, didn't he?
Yep.
That was my biggest complaint about Saw X, was a lot of it was ruined in the advertising because like they didn't even show any of it really, but they were just like, there's gonna be a guy that has to cut out bits of his brain. And if
Sure.
I didn't know that going into it, that would have been a fucking brutal moment.
Yeah.
But I'd already kind of prepared for it, so
Sure. Okay, my number 7. I will not be going through every single film because it's a very, 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 very long franchise.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I know what this is. I'm looking at my own list and wondering why it's not here. Right.
A lot of people I know give it slack nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But the Marvel Cinematic Universe
Mm-hmm.
is my number 7.
Yeah, I've got on here.
Because it has a lot of bangers. It does have a lot of bangers, and
There
I
are
know
some good films.
I know you're not a big fan of it. Like,
not
I'm
as much as I
definitely-
once was.
Sure. Yeah, it's definitely gone downhill in recent years. There's been a lot more misses than hits, especially with their TV stuff, and yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's becoming quantity over quality, which I don't love to see. But it does have some banging movies. I love the Avengers quadrilogy.
Yeah,
really
Infinity
great.
War is probably my favorite of that bunch.
Yeah, I'd
personally.
agree. I love Endgame. I know you're not huge on it.
Endgame's pretty solid.
Yeah. I like the first one. Age of
Yeah.
Ultron is definitely my least favorite.
Yeah,
of the 4.
agreed. Yeah,
But I don't think it's a terrible film. It's just
could be a lot worse.
It's forgettable. I love the Captain America trilogy.
Yeah,
First one I'm
agreed.
not huge on, but Winter Soldier and Civil War are banging movies.
Winter Soldier's the best one.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely the best Captain America film. The Guardians trilogy is fantastic.
I love these more than any of the other films in the MCU. Guardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy is fucking perfect.
I think they get better as they go on.
I'd
Like
agree.
Guardians 2, Guardians 3. Absolutely adore.
Don't
every
forget the
single
holiday
one.
special too.
And the holiday special. Holiday special is also banging.
Yeah,
And yeah, I love the first Iron Man. Really love the first Iron Man. Thor Ragnarok's a great one.
yeah, Foreigner's good. Unlike Love and Thunder.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely had some misses. I'm not huge on.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
I like Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, right.
I'm not huge on Eternals. Not huge on Eternals. Eternals sucks. Not huge on the Marvels.
I didn't watch
not
that one.
huge on Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh fuck! None of the Ant-Man. Well, the first Ant-Man's okay. It's like a solid little heist film.
Yeah,
The next two Ant-Man films are not.
yeah. I'm not massive. I like it more than some, but I'm not massive on Quantum Mania.
Oh, it's MODOK. Oh my god.
Love and Thunder is pretty poor in places. Christian Bale saves that film, man.
Yeah,
Like,
and he's only in it
absolutely
for like
saves
10 minutes.
Yeah. Another one I forgot. I really like the Spider-Man trilogy in that.
Yeah, they're pretty solid.
I really like Homecoming. I go between like loving Far From Home and like being a bit off put by loving Far From Home. There's something about it that I'm not fully sold on.
I like
But
Mysterio.
Yeah, I really like Mysterio. But I feel like the
He's
whole
in Fortnite now. He's like my main skin now.
Stop bringing up Fortnite. I think the whole taking Peter Parker out the city is a bit strange.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a Spider-Man movie at all.
I wouldn't mind it as much if the next film wasn't then like a big multiverse film.
Yeah,
where
sure.
we again don't get to see Peter Parker being like a street hero
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he's
sure.
meant to be friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah. And yeah, I love No Way Home. Really
No
do
Way
love
Home's
it.
pretty solid.
Um,
None of them films have anything on the Sam Raimi films for me personally, but they're a lot better than Amazing Spider-Man.
I would say Spider-Man 1 and 2 are definitely better than the trilogy in the MCU. But
Sure.
I think probably Tom Holland's ones are better than 3 for me, personally.
I disagree personally, but
Okay.
No Way Home's close.
Sure.
I think.
Sure. So yeah, there are. I would say the MCU on a wholes had more hits than misses.
There's
But
a few I don't like personally. I don't like
Okay.
Hulk.
Oh, Hulk's pretty poor. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll give you
and
that.
Hulk's like my favorite Avenger as well.
Yeah.
I wish they'd just do cool shit with him.
Yeah.
First two Thor movies as well. I don't like.
Thor: The Dark World, I don't like. I like the first Thor movie. I think it's a solid film. Fish out of water comedy, Fergus. I thought you liked it.
I like it when it's monkeys.
I love.
That's pretty fucking
I
awesome.
do really like the humor in the first Thor movie. I love the bit when he walks into the pet shop and he goes, "I need a horse." That's pretty
right,
funny.
Yeah. I don't mind it, but
Yeah.
leaves a bit to be desired. I didn't like Black Widow that much.
I liked Black Widow. One that I know is controversial that I don't like is Black Panther. Not a Black Panther fan.
Nah, I mean neither.
I
I mean, it's
like
okay. It's higher tier than a lot of Marvel films, but
Sure.
it's not
Yeah,
best picture worthy.
no. I've never been a big fan of it, to be honest. Like it was the first MCU movie. This might surprise you that I ever saw.
Yeah, because you didn't get into it until a bit later, did you?
Yeah, I went to see it in cinema with the school. Like
Mhm.
our high school went on a cinema trip to see Black Panther, and
Mhm.
yeah, I wasn't into it then, and that kind of put me off the MCU for a while.
Sure.
But yeah, it's still not one that I'm huge on personally.
I remember the ending fight looking fucking awful. It was like a
Oh,
video
it looks
game.
like it looks straight out of a video game. It's
Yeah, I don't
horrible.
like that. The
Um,
rhinos as well.
But yeah, I do think the MCU does have a lot of hits. Really
Sure.
solid films, especially the Infinity Saga. Like as a whole, like good character work. Probably shouldn't have been as good as it actually was.
Yeah.
And the multiverse stuff they're doing now isn't as good. But I'm still kind of happy it's around, and I'm happy that they're kind of listening to the fans and toning down how many stuff they're putting out each year.
Yeah. I
Which
don't.
is
How many of the
nice.
TV shows have you watched?
I've seen WandaVision, I've seen Loki, I've seen Hawkeye, I've seen She-Hulk, I've seen Miss Marvel,
Damn. More than me.
I've seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is awful, by the way. Don't
I
watch
only
it.
watched one episode of it. I couldn't.
Out of all the shows, WandaVision is definitely my favorite. I love WandaVision.
I think Loki's probably my favorite, but I've not seen season 2 of it. So
Yeah, I've not seen season 2 of Loki either. I've still to catch up on some of the shows.
I
Like
thought the
Secret
first
Invasion.
season. Yeah, I thought the first season of What If was solid.
I got halfway through that and stopped. I wasn't into it. I got to the one where they're all zombies and
Oh,
gave up.
sure. That had a lot of potential. And
Yeah.
they kind of fucked that one. Yeah. I won't
Yeah.
lie. Yeah.
I really liked the one with Doctor Strange.
That
that
was the
was-
best one, and then they
yeah.
ruined it in finale.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, that's my thoughts on the MCU. I won't take. I probably spoke about it for far too long.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's a lot of films, isn't it?
Yeah.
I will say I'm a bit skeptical about the future. I mean, I'm excited for Fantastic Four. It looks like it has potential. I like the
hyped.
retro vibe we're going for with that.
Personally, I know a lot of people aren't fans, but I'm personally a fan of them bringing back the Russo brothers because
Okay.
I think they're good directors at Avengers films.
They're good
So that's
TV
exciting.
directors. They've done good episodes of Arrested Development and Community.
Sure.
By the way, I'm gonna make a correction to my top 10 TV shows. Community can fuck off. Arrested Development's in there now.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, only number 10 now.
Sure.
Not sure about Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. Not
Yeah.
feeling that.
Do you know what? If they handle it well, I can kind of be behind it, but I don't like it. Like,
It'd be nice if they cast a Romanian actor, but I know that's not happening. So
a lot of people are saying that he'll play him for like one movie and then a different actor will
that's
come in.
even worse.
Yeah.
Just be consistent at least.
Yeah. I don't think I feel too good about it, but it could be handled well. You never know.
Sure. Okay.
Okay,
Well, I'm
give
going
us
to my number
your-
6.
Yeah, you're number 6, Fergus.
Okay. Right. This one should have been on your list, Jack.
Okay.
It's Toy Story.
Oh, sure.
I don't talk about Toy Story very much.
I didn't predict Toy Story for you.
Yeah, I had a feeling you might not. Yeah, because I really don't think I talk about Toy Story that much, but
Can I ask a question?
mm-hmm.
Is this the only animated thing on your list?
No.
Okay, I have got another animated franchise.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's wise.
Yeah.
That's actually made me think of an honorable mention. I'll get to that later.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I should have put that on the list now. I think about it. Oh well. Toy Story. The first one, probably not as good as 2 and 3, but still very, very good film.
Yeah.
The first 3 were huge parts of my childhood, as I assume they were for many people.
Yeah.
I assume they
Same
were
as
for
me.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. First one's pretty solid, but I don't really have much to say about it, to be honest. It's nice and wholesome.
Yeah.
Second one is where it's at. Second one is pretty fucking peak, if you ask me.
Love the second one. Yeah.
Stinky Pete's a great villain. I'm a big fan of Bullseye.
Yeah. The song that
he's a
Jesse
cool little guy.
sings is
Oh,
so
yeah.
sad, so
Brilliant.
good.
Also, Zurg as well. I like that stuff. I like what's going on there. A little
Oh
subplot
yeah,
with
that's pretty cool.
Zurg. Yeah. Toy Story 3 is the best one. One
Yeah,
of my
I agree.
earliest memories of cinema. Toy Story 3.
Yeah,
And
me too,
yeah,
actually.
yeah. Lotso's a great villain, probably the best character in the franchise. Maybe I might say.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
maybe agree.
He's fucking brilliant. I don't even know what to say about Toy Story 3. I think everyone agrees it's fucking awesome, right?
It's the perfect conclusion.
It's
and
like,
it
yeah.
never concluded there, sadly.
Unfortunately, it was a fucking great conclusion. The incinerator scene is traumatizing. If you're a child and watching that, you will have vivid memories of the horror of seeing your favorite characters get burned alive.
Have you seen the person that showed their parents the movie and like cut it there and put credits over
Oh,
it?
yeah, I think I have seen that. Yeah,
So funny.
that's fucking evil. Lotso doesn't get what he deserves, to be honest. He should have been incinerated.
Yeah.
But he just has to live on the front of a garbage truck. I also like the Prison Break stuff in Toy Story 3 though.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really
Yeah, they
cool.
go
It's
a
a
bit
really good
Shawshank.
movie. I really want to rewatch it.
Yeah, me too. I might do it.
Yeah,
might have to.
it's such a good film.
Do you prefer Woody or Buzz? I was trying to ask Mark about this a couple days ago, but he just said Lotso. So
I'm more of a Woody guy. Than
yeah,
Buzz,
me too.
Personally.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of that is because I remember how Buzz was handled in Toy Story 4, which I guess we'll talk about now, where he's barely fucking in it.
Yeah.
And when he is, it's like Buzz is a dumbass and he thinks he has an inner voice.
Yeah,
What?
I can appreciate Toy Story 4 kind of being Woody's story almost.
Yeah.
But Buzz should have been in it a lot more than he is. And
Yeah, I mean, we're
as you
best
said,
pals, isn't it?
he's treated so badly. in it.
Yeah, agreed. The villain in that one I liked at least got like redeemed. It's kind of
Yep.
nice, like Gabby, I believe is the doll's name.
Yep.
I kind of like that redemption.
Fergus, you're forgetting best character,
Forky.
Duke Kaboom.
Yeah, Duke Kaboom's fucking good. To be fair, I do like him. He's pretty
What a
fucking
guy.
class, isn't he?
Yep.
Jumping about on his wee motorbike.
Yep. Love him.
Yeah, I
Absolutely
like
love him.
that. There's Key and Peele were in it as well. There's like the duck and the bunny.
Oh, sure. Yeah. They're pretty
they're-
funny.
Yeah, they were very amusing wee characters, weren't they?
Yeah.
And Carl Weathers was in it as well. He was Commando Carl.
Oh, I can't remember the movie.
He was
that
a wee
well.
like soldier.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah,
Whatever you
but
say.
Toy Story 4 was fine.
Yeah.
I am curious about Toy Story 5.
Yeah. I don't know where they're going. Is Woody in it?
Yeah, Woody and the gang are in it. Right, they showed some like concept art at D23 a month ago maybe.
Oh, it's the whole like technology
yeah.
over. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
toys versus iPads.
decent
Like,
concept.
I could see
but-
it working. I'm confused as to why Woody is with the gang. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, that was what confused me. I honestly wouldn't mind if Woody was out of it personally.
Yeah,
He
me
he's
neither.
gone. He's off on his own little adventure with.
Yeah, you can still do Toy Stories. But you doesn't
Yeah.
have to be in them. It's okay. That's fine.
So, you done
Although,
Woody's story in Toy Story 4, so make Toy Story 5 kind of Buzzy's story.
wow, they did do that with
Oh, well.
Lightyear.
Yeah, I mean, we don't count
Lightyear
that,
was
do we?
rough. I had a rough experience with Lightyear.
Yeah.
Worst cinema experience of my life, possibly.
Yeah.
There was in the row directly behind me. There was about 6 unmonitored children running around with no guardians or anything. They were just running out of the cinema, running back in, talking to each other. There's people
Lovely.
right at the back taking photos of the screen with their flash on.
Oh, bro.
It was fucking
I would have
awful.
started swinging fists like
No,
that.
I was tempted. We almost left. We
Yeah,
were
I
gonna go
don't
and
blame
see
you.
Nope, but we got the week mixed up, so we ended up having to watch that bullshit.
Oh, sure.
Fucking awful, man.
Yeah.
But Lightyear is so bad. What are we even trying to do with that? Mark really liked it. I mean, he tried to
Yeah?
rewatch it recently. He was telling me, and he had to switch off like halfway through.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, don't think he likes it anymore.
Yeah.
Lightyear's rough. Just try to ignore that. Other
Sure.
films are fucking gold. Well, maybe not Toy Story 4, but first 3 are still gold.
Yeah.
I was actually not going to include this on the list, but Mark insisted that you would have it. So, Mark got it wrong.
Poor
Nice
Mark.
one, Mark. Thanks a lot.
It was very close, Fergus. Like genuinely
Yeah.
very close. I do love them. Like as we're talking about it, I'm like maybe it should have been number 10. So
You got a favorite member of the gang? Like apart from Woody and Buzz.
probably Mr. Potato Head's pretty.
Yeah,
good.
Mr. Potato Head's class. I'm a big fan, and Mrs. Potato Head's good too. She
Yeah.
gets brought in. She's voiced by George's mum from Seinfeld.
Yeah, I really love Bullseye. Bullseye's a
Bullseye's
cool
fucking
guy.
legendary.
I love Bullseye.
No one else respects Bullseye.
Yeah, I love
Uh,
Bullseye so much.
Rex is cool. I like Rex.
Rex is cool. I don't love him as much as most people do. Like
Mhm.
I think that would be a lot of people's favorite.
Mhm.
Do you know who I love? The wee like army guys.
Oh yeah, they're cool. Yeah.
They're cool. I love them. And is it Wheezy in the second one?
Oh, Wheezy's awesome. I love Wheezy.
Love Wheezy.
He has a wee disco at the end.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh man, maybe Toy Story should have been my number 10.
Should have been. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll give Mark the point in that one.
Yes. Well done, Mark. Thank you.
Halloween.
Slinky's fuck Halloween. Huh? Slinky's cool as well, by the way.
Oh yeah, Slinky's cool. Yeah.
Big fan of Slinky.
I always
And
think it's
the wee
Slinky being like
aliens.
almost like the smart one of the group.
Yeah.
Like he's always
he's a
quite
voice of
level-headed.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then there's
Um,
like the nightmare toys from like Sid's house. Like you know the one that was like the
Oh.
baby head with the spider body. That gave
Yeah.
me nightmares as a kid. I couldn't
He
deal with
had
that.
the hooker that was like the legs
Oh,
on the.
God, yeah. Oh yeah.
I will say
might
best,
rewatch Toy Story after all.
best scene in the franchise for me.
Mhm.
Even though one's not my favorite of the franchise, my favorite scene is the scene where Buzz tries to fly and like
Mhm.
falls. That is so heartbreaking, bro. And the song over it. Oh man,
Oh, what a shame.
what are you laughing at, Fergus?
I'm not laughing at it. It's not funny. It's not a funny scene. It's not funny.
Not funny. All right, okay. Do you want me to do my
No, it's just
number-
because it makes me think of the last shot of Breaking Bad.
Oh sure. Fair enough.
Okay,
well-
what's your number 6 joke?
You should have this, Fergus. It's
Hope so.
one of the most famous franchises of all time.
Mhm.
Harry Potter.
Oh yes, I thought about taking it off, but Mark argued in your favor.
Love Harry Potter. Absolutely.
Harry Potter's pretty solid, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll go quick on my thoughts on
Well,
Harry
I do. I
Potter.
just want to say about Harry Potter because I knew you were gonna mention it, and I just seen they're trying to cast kids for the TV
Oh,
remake.
That doesn't fill me with hope at all, by the way.
Yeah,
That was,
I mean, going to a big public casting call like that,
yeah.
I think they might be struggling to get people because
yeah.
not J.K. Rowling associations, you know.
Yeah. Okay, quickly. Philosopher's Stone, really enjoy it. Love it. Childhood classic.
Can you do Ron's a little bit when he's on the horse?
Yeah, if you want me to.
Go on.
Once I make my move, then you're free to check the king. And then
No, Ron! Don't do it!
and then Hermione's like, what? Because she doesn't fucking understand the rules of chess. And then and then Harry's like, he's going to sacrifice himself. And then she's like, no, there must be another way. And then he fucking falls like 2 foot. And then
It's fucking
they all
lovely.
act like he's
I
dead.
love the slow motion bit as well.
Yeah, it's actually a
Like-
good scene to be fair.
I don't know why you thought you had to get on it. Like,
Yeah.
get off,
Um,
man.
Yeah. Anyway, Philosopher's Stone, love it. It's definitely the one I've seen the most out of all of them.
Yeah, it's a cozy wee film.
Yeah, absolutely classic. Chamber of Secrets, my personal favorite of the franchise.
Yep.
Absolutely adore it. Genuinely, I love how it's a kind of mystery movie. That's what I really love about it. It's kind of, and I
like
think it's
like Blue Velvet.
It's better than Blue Velvet. And I think it's the one that kind of blends the dark with the light the best for me.
Sure.
It's still whimsical, but it's definitely darker than Philosopher's Stone. I like that. And the basilisk scene at the end is just absolutely
Get stabbed with
banging.
a sword.
I don't
Harry
like
never fucking does any magic in them films, does he? He puts his
That's
hands
true.
on the first guy.
That's true.
And he stabs the snake.
I do think it is a bit bullshit how like the only thing that kills Tom Riddle is the diary, and he just leaves
I
it.
am Lord Voldemort.
He just leaves it in Ginny's arms for
Yeah.
Harry to just grab. Like,
Yeah.
That's a bit dumb.
That fucking bit when he mixes up his name to get I am Lord Voldemort.
That is quite cool. That is
I don't know about cool.
It's a good. I like it. It's cheesy, but it's good.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I love the bit where they go see the spider. I can't remember the spider.
Oh, Aragog.
Aragog. Love that scene.
Dies
and
in
the flying
one.
car. Oh, I love Chamber of Secrets. I'm just remembering all these great things. The
I
flying car.
like the dad. I like Ron's dad.
Yeah, Ron's dad's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's fucking cool.
And Ron's mum.
Yeah, she's also. I mean, she's obviously she's Julie Walters. So.
Yeah,
but that doesn't get enough love.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
I know you got a hot take on that one.
Yeah, I like it. I definitely like it. I think it's a good movie. Not in love with the style of it personally. Not my cup of tea. And I could do without all the time travel bullshit at the end personally.
Sure.
Not for me. But I can see why people like it, and I can see why people think it's the best one. But just not personally for me.
In the world's most generic take, it's my favorite one. So.
Yeah. Goblet of Fire. I like Goblet of Fire. Love all like the trials and stuff. Love all that. I really like the one where they're trying to rescue people from like the bottom of the sea. That seems quite cool. Yeah, probably a bit too long, if I'm being honest. I remember that one being really long.
Okay.
Like these films just get longer and longer as they go on. Like this and Half-Blood Prince, I remember dragging quite a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like Goblet of Fire. And I also really like Order of the Phoenix. I think Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah. Apparently that's a hot take. That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of goes back, I feel, to like the whimsical nature of the first one. With the whole like Dolores Umbridge stuff. But it's also
she's my favorite. She's like my favorite character.
Yeah, she's a good villain.
Better than Voldemort.
It's also really dark. Like the whole the scene where she like gets him to write out his name, or it's like I will not lie or something.
Yeah,
and it carves into his skin. Like, bro, it's so good.
Very sad scene that when Mr. Weasley almost dies. That made me really sad because he's my favorite character, as you know.
Yeah. I do really like Order of the Phoenix. It's a good movie. Half-Blood Prince, I'm not huge on.
That's probably my second least favorite.
Sure, I think it's okay. It's got good bits in it.
I hate it visually. It looks so like desaturated.
It's a dull movie. Like it's very dull. Like,
it genuinely looks like the flashbacks from Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, exactly.
Or flash forwards or whatever.
I love the professor guy in it. I can't remember his name.
Slughorn. He's the best.
Yeah, he's the best. I love him. I love the scene
top
where
three Harry Potter characters.
He's like an armchair at the beginning.
Yeah,
that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, Jim Broadbent's brilliant.
Yeah. So. Death of Hallows Part 1.
Worst
probably
one.
my least favorite. Not a great movie. Kind of a lot of build up to it just ending.
Just kind of fucks a bit for a bit, didn't it?
I like all the scenes where they go back to Harry's like home and he gets attacked by the snake and stuff. That's pretty cool. But other than that,
that was scary. I didn't like that a bit as a kid.
Yeah, it's pretty freaky. All the characters just seem to not be getting on, and it's so irritating.
Oh yeah, because of the Horcrux.
Yeah, it's
Ron's a fucking arsehole in that one. He's an arsehole in all of the later ones. I don't like that.
Yep. It's not fun. And Death of Hallows Part 2, really enjoy. Probably my second favorite. It used to be my favorite. Wraps up everything really nicely. Only thing I really hate about it is you can't see a thing that's going on because it's so dark. Such a dark.
That's fair enough.
And I remember watching that with I showed them all to my granddad because he was like, I don't want to watch Harry Potter. They're such childish movies. And I was like, nah,
Mhm.
we'll give them a go.
Mhm.
And I remember watching Deathly Hallows Part 2 in his living room. And we had to like shut every blind and get every light turned off just to see what the fuck was going on the screen.
And then all of a sudden you get blinded by like the Dumbledore scene.
Yeah, yeah. And I've only seen the first Fantastic Beasts
Oh,
movie.
let's not talk about them.
I like the first Fantastic Beasts film. I've
No.
stayed clear of the other two because I hear
No, don't. Yeah, I've not
bad
watched the
things.
newest one, but I don't think them. The last ones will be getting made anytime soon. It was meant
No,
to be a 5-part series. I don't know if we'll be seeing them.
no. Well,
Hope
I
not.
think the last one kind of flopped a little bit box office wise. So
Mhm. I had a fucking horrible story about Crimes of Grindelwald. I went to like this scout camp, and they're
Mm.
like, "Guys, it's movie night," and I was really excited because it was movie night. And then lo and behold, I was forced to sit through Crimes of Grindelwald for two and a half hours.
Not a fun experience.
No, they didn't let you do anything else. Sorry, you couldn't just go back to your tent, which I would prefer to do. I could have just gone back and read or something.
Sure,
No,
yeah.
I had to read. I had to watch fucking Crimes of Grindelwald, which I'd already seen.
Oh, bro.
So
I probably will watch them at some point, but they're not up there on my to watch list. Let's
I
just
wouldn't
say that.
bother.
Sure. Okay. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Harry Potter franchise. Fergus, do you want to give us your number 5?
I just want to say about Harry Potter. I think we're all
Oh, sure.
pretty decent. We're all kind of on the same level for me. Prisoner
Yeah.
of Azkaban is a bit higher than the others.
Okay.
But Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows Part 1 are a bit lower than the others. All the
Sure.
rest kind of just the same. It's hard to rank them because I feel the same about pretty much all of them. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
that's my thoughts on Harry Potter. All right, number 5. Now, Jack. I've not seen all these films.
Okay.
So, bear with me. I just wanted to put them on the list because I really love the ones that I have seen.
Okay.
It's Middle Earth, the Middle Earth franchise.
Yeah, I predicted that for you.
Did you?
I did. I put
Well
Middle
done.
Earth / mainly Lord of the Rings.
Well, yeah, only Lord of the Rings. I've not seen any of the Hobbits.
Yeah.
Hobbit
Oh, have you not?
seas.
Have you not seen
No.
a single Hobbit movie? Fair enough.
Not one. Well, me and my mom tried to watch the first one like years ago, but it felt like we'd gone an hour in and we're like, now we're turning this off,
Is
and it was
this,
only
is
20
this your
minutes.
number 5?
Number 5.
This is my number 5 too. So let's just take
Oh,
this
okay.
together.
Yeah, sure. All right, fair enough. I had it predicted for you as well, by the way.
Cool.
So you've seen Fellowship quite recently, more recently than I.
Yep.
So I don't know. Take it away, I guess.
So the thing about Lord of the Rings is I've always been into it. Like even as a
Mhm.
kid, I remember watching them and being this is cool.
Mhm.
I've never been as into it as like the other big movie franchises, if that makes
Sure.
sense. Like I
Sure.
was always more of a Star Wars kind of guy. Even probably more Harry Potter as a kid.
Mhm.
When I watched Fellowship, and it was my first time seeing them since I think the last time I watched them was 2020 when
Mhm.
I watched the extended editions for the first time. I was like, I have been kind of sleeping on how good these movies are. Like
Mhm.
Fellowship, I said at the start, is such a fantastic film.
Mhm.
Like I absolutely adore it.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I've not seen Twin Towers or Return of the King yet. I'm hopefully going to see them.
You've not seen what? What towers?
The Two Towers.
Okay.
What?
It's not what it sounded like you said.
Oh, did it sound like I said something
I
else?
think you might have done.
I didn't actually.
Okay,
I said Two
okay,
Towers. I've
okay.
not seen Two Towers or Return of the King yet in cinema. Like I'm
I'm
not
going to see
rewatched.
it on Friday, myself and Mark.
Yeah, enjoy.
Two Towers.
I think I'm going to see them on. I think I'm going to see Two Towers on Tuesday.
Okay.
With my friends Josh and Sophie. I think that's the plan.
Sure.
But yeah, if they're anything like Fellowship of the Ring, like in
Mhm.
terms of going up in my estimations, this franchise is definitely one of my favorites of all time.
Sure. Yeah, I seen them for the first time in cinema last year,
Sure.
extended edition, and then I rewatched them recently, theatrical edition.
Mhm.
Loved them both times.
Yeah.
I mean, what's there to say? They're just fucking brilliant. The first one is like a great hangout movie. You're just
Yeah.
kind of fucking about with these 9 guys, mucking around in the woods and that. I like that. That's fun. That's chill. I like it.
Yep.
And then the other two are a lot more, it's more epic and action heavy, I suppose, in
Yeah.
some ways. But
Especially Return of the King. Like
Yeah,
Return of the King is just
yeah.
non-stop action for like the full runtime.
And I will say, it does hurt a bit to see Legolas kill an elephant. Not big on that.
Sure.
Elephants are my favorite animal. No,
Sure.
I don't,
Okay.
don't like that. Sorry, Legolas. It's a cool fucking scene though.
Yeah, I've got a question. Are you more of a theatrical version or extended version fan?
Not ours, really. Both are good.
Okay, that's fair.
Like,
I know some people are like, if you're not watching the extended edition, you aren't seeing like the movie kind of thing.
sure.
And I do kind of get that. When we watched the extended edition, I was like, oh, there's so much cut out.
Mhm.
Like, it is actually insane how they got a cohesive movie with cutting out as much stuff as
Sure.
they did.
Sure.
But yeah, I watched them all in COVID, and they did live up to the hype. But yeah, I'm
Mhm.
not like, I will happily sit and watch the theatrical edition.
Yeah. If someone's like, right, let's watch Lord of the Rings. Do you want to watch theatrical or extended? I'd just be like, nah, you pick. I don't mind.
Sure.
Because either way, it's gonna be good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll say Two Towers theatrical edition, a lot less Treebeard, who's the best character.
Yeah.
So not big on that. Not big on
Sure.
that, Peter Jackson. More Treebeard, please. I know we're making another Lord of the Rings, sadly. So
Yeah, the is it the Hunt for Gollum or the
Hunt
Search
for
for Gollum?
Gollum, yeah.
Which
We're
is
gonna bring
apparently...
Legolas back, like AI or some shit.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. No.
Yeah, Andy Serkis was speaking to Orlando Bloom about bringing him back, and oh yeah, we're gonna use AI or some shit.
Yeah. To be fair, I think it's based off of something that J.R.R. Tolkien wrote.
Maybe it'll be based off the Gollum game that came out last year.
But so were the Hobbit films, and they weren't
sure.
amazing. So
I guess you can talk about them because I've not seen them. I've seen 20 minutes of the first one. Thought it was boring as fuck.
fair enough. I think the problem with the Hobbit films is it's one book, and they dragged it out into 3 movies.
Sure.
It's also like Lord of the Rings, the trilogy like of books is definitely aimed more at young adults and older adults. Hobbit's a kid's book. It's a children's book.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be different tonally, and I think they just tried to make it too similar to Lord of the Rings. That it just kind of flopped. First one's decent. I like the first one. Second one's easily the best of the Desolation of Smaug. Or Smog, or however you pronounce it.
He's like the dragon that people think is quite sexy.
Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch voices him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite. I remember seeing that one in the cinema and being like, okay, this is more like Lord of the Rings. So I like this.
Sure.
Then we went to see Battle of Five Armies.
I've heard bad things.
In cinema. By the way, Battle of Five Armies, by the way, is based off of a single chapter in the book.
Oh.
Which is just insane to me. I think it's the last chapter is the Battle of Five Armies or something like that. Don't quote me on that. Or maybe the second last chapter. And it's just so dragged out. My dad got up and walked out halfway through the film.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, not a great movie. Billy Connolly's in it, and he's pretty terrible in it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember loving it. I'm definitely going to rewatch them after seeing all the Lord of the Rings films in the cinema. I'll just rewatch them at home because I've never seen the extended editions of those. So I'll probably give them a go. But yeah, overall, Lord of the Rings is where it's at. Like,
Lord of the Rings is fucking brilliant.
So much better.
I do need to ask, who's your favorite character? Or top 3. You can do top 3 if you want.
Top 3. Oh yeah, Legolas. Love Legolas. Big fan. Sam. Love me a bit of Sam. Sam's a legend. I have met Sean Astin. Absolute gentleman. Lovely guy. This is difficult, Fergus. To pick.
You got one space left.
Can I do like Merry and Pippin as like a
a very double act, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll go that.
Yeah,
they're funny. They're funny characters. I love them.
Sure. I'll give you my top 3. Samwise.
Yep.
Same as you. Treebeard, because he's fucking awesome.
Yep.
And Gollum.
Gollum's pretty cool. I think the only reason Gollum isn't in my top 3 is he's hardly in Fellowship.
Oh yeah, no, you only see like shadows, right?
Yeah, that's the one I've seen most recently. So maybe after 2 Towers and Return of the King, you might.
I just love it. He's like an evil little bastard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fuck out, little
Sure.
Yeah, that's my top 3 characters. And in terms of my favorite of the Lord of the Rings films, Return of the King probably. Having just rewatched them quite recently, I think Return of the King is still my favorite.
Sure.
But definitely we're close.
Yeah, I say my favorite's probably Fellowship, but I don't know if that's just because I've watched it most
Mhm.
recently.
Sure.
We'll see how that stands after I've rewatched the trilogy.
Yeah, I mean, Return of the King in cinema will be an experience.
Oh, I'm so hyped! Like Fellowship of the Ring is, I genuinely do think my favorite cinema experience ever.
Mhm.
And I think Return of the King will beat
Well, I don't know. I mean, Madam Web 40X.
that. Yeah, to be fair, right? Fellowship second best, Madam Web up there.
Only because of 40X, though. That
Oh
was
yeah,
magnificent.
yeah,
Flying about with
obviously.
Madam Web, brilliant.
To be
Can't beat
fair,
it.
Top Gun Maverick and 4DX was another
Mhm.
one of my favorite movie experiences ever.
I
That was insane.
I think me and Mark are gonna go see that. You can come with us, you on. We're doing it in 4DX. We're re-releasing it at Cineworld.
Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, in 4DX, and they're also doing Jurassic Park in 4DX.
Sign me up. I know Mark
So,
won't be fussed.
well, yeah. I mean, I said to Mark I'd go and see Top Gun if he went to see Jurassic Park with me.
Sure,
So
sure.
I wanted to see Top Gun anyway.
I'm
So
genuinely down for both.
yeah,
Genuinely down for
come
both.
along. It'll be good.
Okay. Do you want to move on? Do you want to do your number 4? Or do you want me to do my number 4 next?
I'll go number 4.
Okay.
I don't want to switch up the ordering.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. If, you should have this one predicted, I think.
Okay.
But it does. I will say now. Fucking love the first bit of this series. Back half is bad.
Okay.
Do you want to do a theme tune for it, Jack?
I don't know.
Take a stab. Go on.
I could really embarrass myself here.
No, go on.
You love the first half, not a fan of the back half.
Yeah.
Are you not a fan of the last film in particular?
Yes.
Yeah,
You got it. Yeah, you know it.
Yay.
Indiana Jones. First one is fucking brilliant. Absolutely magnificent film.
Yep.
Childhood classic, but still holds up brilliantly. And I know you'll agree with me on that.
Yes.
If adventure has a name, it must be Indiana Jones, says the tagline, and couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Although Rick O'Connell from A Mummy does give him a bit of a run for his money these days, I think. I wonder why I think that. And then Temple of Doom is also very good. You get Short Round, great character, love Short Round, big fan. Especially Ke Huy Quan nowadays. He's a lovely wee guy, isn't he?
Yeah,
I'd love to meet him.
Yeah, me too.
I think he'd be very friendly.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to see him getting like his career back on track because he got shunned a bit from Hollywood, didn't
he? Yeah, which is it's definitely a shame.
But now he's an Oscar winner, and yeah, he's got loads of projects lined up. So
I keep forgetting he's an Oscar winner, man. That's actually insane.
I know, but he deserved it. To be fair, he was very good in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
Last Crusade. I know some people say this is their favorite. It's not quite my favorite, but it's very close.
Sure.
It's Sean Connery's brilliant in this one.
Yep.
As Indiana Jones' dad.
Yep.
It's brilliant. Bringing his dad into this a really good decision. And also I like the I don't remember his name, but the guy who, like tags along with him, not Salah, but like the professor or whatever it tags along. I think he's really funny as well.
Yeah.
I can just tell you his name. I can just look at it. Is it Brody? Yeah, Brody. Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
I'm glad they bring him along. And the fight scene on the tank is really good, I think.
Yeah, it's a really good scene. Really good scene.
And then when they go into the temple at the end, that's also brilliant. I love all the traps and that, and then the cup scene obviously is magnificent. And then Crystal Skull is where it all falls apart a little bit.
Yeah.
I like the first half of this film pretty decently.
Mm-hmm.
I like the 50s aesthetic of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the opening's really good. When he goes to a warehouse, and then I like the nuclear bomb bit. I know it's controversial. I really like that bit where he goes in the fridge.
You know how I feel about it.
Do I? You don't like it?
No, fan.
Nah. Okay, fair enough. The second half is where it goes wrong. To be fair, as soon as we're back in the jungle, it looks awful for a start.
Yeah,
there's some fucking monkeys swinging about.
I'm still so surprised that Spielberg directed it.
I know.
It doesn't feel like a Spielberg movie at all.
No, it doesn't. It feels like a cheap imitation.
Yeah, it almost feels like Michael Bay done it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. And then there's an alien at the end, which, to be fair, I don't mind the alien.
Yeah.
I know some people were like, that's a bit far. I don't think it is really. I mean, the first film, people's faces get melted off.
Yeah, I'm like, they've set the tone already. Like, I guess anything's kind of on the cards.
Yeah, in Temple of Doom, when they survived like jumping out of the plane in the boat,
Oh yeah.
and then there
Bro,
was like
in
the
Temple of Doom, folks' hearts get ripped
yeah, I was
out as
gonna
they're
say
still
that. Yeah, and they're
beating.
like still beaten. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think aliens are that
Yeah.
unrealistic for this universe, and I like the death scene for Kate Blanchett's character as well.
Sure.
I kind of like that she gets all this knowledge and then she just
Yep.
gets too much.
Yep.
And then Dial of Destiny. You know how I feel about Dial of Destiny, and I know we
Yeah.
disagree on this film because
Mhm.
you enjoy it a lot.
Yep.
I like Toby Jones, so I like when he's in it.
Sure.
Toby Jones is pretty fucking awesome, right?
Yeah.
Rest of the film not huge on. Mads Mikkelsen's alright, to be fair. I don't think his villain's anything special, but he's pretty good when he's in it, as always.
Sure.
Nah, not into the rest of it. Felt quite cheap, nostalgia bait wise.
That's fair.
Yeah, not my scene. I know you liked it. I know a lot of people did like it, but it's
Yeah.
not my thing.
Okay, that's fair.
In terms of favorite villains, I really like the Nazi guy from the first one, like the wee guy with the glasses and the fedora.
Yeah.
I like him because he's really fucking hateable, and I like seeing him get fucked up at the end.
Yeah. I'd
So-
probably agree. I'd probably say he's
Balog's good as well, to be fair, as a
Yeah,
rival.
the Nazi guy in the first one's probably the villain I think of first. Like he's so
Yeah.
associated with Indiana Jones in my head.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah, that's fair enough.
but yeah,
You got a
and
favorite film in Indiana Jones?
well, I may be talking about it in a little bit.
Oh,
so-
fair enough. Yeah, okay. I thought you were
Um,
quite quiet for this bit. Okay, fair enough.
I'll get to it when I get to it. It's a little
Sure.
bit higher than number
Sure.
4. So. Okay.
To be fair, it would be for me as well if it was just a trilogy.
Sure. Yeah.
But especially Dial of Destiny kind of knocks it off for me.
Okay, well I do my number 4.
If you wish, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I don't know if you have predicted this.
Okay.
It's one that I thought of very late, and then it went very high on the list after I thought about it because I really like all of these films.
Okay.
And that is the John Wick franchise.
I had it on the list and Mark
Oh,
out of it.
bro, every John Wick movie is a banger.
I think Mark talked me out of it in favor of Toy Story.
Oh, bro, no.
Because we
John
looked at your list and they had it was the exact same ratings in Toy Story as it was for John Wick. 3
Oh,
films at
was
4
it?
stars and 1 film at 4.5.
Sure. What was it? Was Toy Story 4 at 4 stars?
Yeah.
3.5.
Generous.
Yeah. John Wick, like the first one, is such a great movie. One of the best. One of my favorite action films, I think. Just like pure, just insane shoot up action. What are you laughing at?
Not laughing at anything. I'm just ashamed. I'm just gonna sit in shame.
Have you not seen them? Fergus,
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
watch them. You'll love them.
I
They're
was
so good.
from a Christmas last year. I was gonna ask for the box set of all 4 of them, but I forgot to. So then I've been
Fair
meaning
enough.
to buy it, but I keep forgetting to.
Fair enough.
So-
You will
yeah.
genuinely love them.
I know I
won't
will.
I won't spoil anything. I'll keep
Okay.
this very brief.
I just hope the dog makes it to the end of the first one.
I won't say anything. First one is I absolutely love the first one. It kind of, I wouldn't say saved the action genre, but kind of showed that kind of action film is still alive and still can be done well. Really great movie, very realistic movie in the terms of like he's very precise in where he shoots and
Mm-hmm.
reloads actually happen in this movie.
That's good. You'd love
Um,
to see it.
Yep. Keanu Reeves is just excellent in it. He's so
Mhm.
good.
And of course, a lot of people recognize that face from the John Wick skin in Fortnite, which recently returned to the item shop.
Anyway, moving on.
Okay.
I love the kind of underworld, like kind of setting that the film has. How it kind of builds this kind of lore and this kind of whole world around it. It's really interesting.
A bit like Blue Velvet.
Fuck's sake, man! I'm never going to hear the end of that.
I'm just saying, like. You know,
Right, okay, I'll re-rate it 5 stars just so you will stop
Thank
going
you.
on about it. Yeah, I love the kind of whole underground world that it has. Actually, really great world building. Like, actually, you normally associate world building with only like sci-fi and fantasy,
Hmm.
but this is like really good for an action movie.
Hmm.
John Wick 2, I really enjoy. It used to be my least favorite of the franchise. Rewatched it and it definitely jumped up.
Hmm.
Really, really enjoy John Wick 2. Um, there's some really great kills in John Wick 2 and really good sequences. There's a sequence in like a kind of mirror maze
Hmm.
almost, which is really well done.
Okay.
And the fact that they probably did edit out cameras and stuff like from the
Hmm.
mirrors, but the fact that you just can't see a camera or anything is just really cool. And yeah, really, really great movie. And yeah, John Wick 3 is possibly the only it's an action film that doesn't really stop. There's no real breathers. It's kind of action beginning to end.
Hmm.
From the way John Wick 2 ends, you know it's going to be action like straight from when the third one starts. And
Sure.
yeah, it doesn't really ever give you a breather. And that's probably why it's my least favorite out of
Oh,
four.
okay.
It genuinely it doesn't stop to actually like give you a second to breathe.
Sure.
Um, but the action's really good in it. Halle Berry's in it. She plays a really cool character. And yeah, there's a really cool climax to that one. It's a really good fight in the hotel, which is really cool.
All right.
And John Wick Chapter 4 is personally my favorite of the franchise. Rounds up everything incredibly well. Genuinely some of the best action I think ever put to screen. It's absolutely wonderful, wonderfully shot.
Hmm.
The color grading in it is amazing. There's some scenes that are very like Kill Bill esque, which I think
Okay.
you'll appreciate. Like there's a whole like samurai kind of fight scene, which is really
Yeah,
cool.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, absolutely incredible movie. And they're doing a chapter 5, which I don't want them to do
Yeah.
because
No, I know why.
chapter 4 rounded off things incredibly satisfactorily. So yeah, I
I
don't
know.
want them to do another one. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the John Wick franchise.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
You've got to watch them.
I will. I really will. I've been meaning to watch them for so long. Every
Yeah.
time I wanted to watch it, they just didn't have it on Netflix. It would be John Wick 2 only.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
Yeah, I fucking
they,
hate
they,
that.
they take down the John Wick films so much and then randomly put them back up.
Yeah. Uh, I'll definitely get around to it. I've heard really good things about John Wick 4, especially.
Yeah.
If I because it came out last year, right?
Yes? Question mark? I
Yeah.
think so.
If I'd been going to the cinema more last year, I probably would have watched them to prepare for it, but I never
Yeah.
bothered. So
That's fair.
oh
That's
well. Oh, I will definitely get around to it. I'll get that box set.
Yeah, they're so good. You genuinely won't regret it.
Sure. Okay. Do you want me to move on to my number 3?
Yes, please.
Do you want to do a theme song for this one?
Well, Fergus, okay. Give me a clue, and I'll maybe do the theme song for it.
No, just do a theme song.
No.
No, come on, just guess it.
Do you like all these films?
Yeah.
Is the back half of the series better than the first half of the series?
Some would say.
Some would. I'm not gonna do it. No.
No, okay,
I'm-
I'd probably agree with that. But
I've got
possibly.
one
The
on my
sixth
list.
one's the best one.
Sixth one. Yeah.
Go on then.
Is there 7 of them so far?
Maybe.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, you got
dun,
it. Mission
dun,
Impossible.
dun, dun. Yep,
Okay, you can stop now, Jack.
I will say a bit of interesting news. I posted on our group chat earlier. I don't know if you saw it about the Comic Con thing. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, me and Mark were playing Fortnite. So
I don't know
So-
why I bother. By the way, this is information that would be really cool for you, and you just ignore it.
no, I know, but I was playing Fortnite and it was kind of intense.
They posted like at 7 p.m. there'll be a late guest announcement for Comic Con,
A cryptic clue, and it was
and
a
it was a
cricket
picture
bat.
of a cricket bat, and it's just been announced. I just saw Simon Pegg coming to
Oh, wow.
Comic Con. So,
We're not gonna go to that.
bro,
Well, it's gonna
I'm
be
going.
like 200 quid to get a photo with him.
That won't be that much.
Like,
All the Cobra Kai cast are there.
No, it'll be like over 100 at least.
You talk about Mission Impossible, and I'll check how much money he is.
Well, I'm just saying I like him, but I'm not paying that much money to get a photo with him.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Okay.
Talk about Mission Impossible.
First Mission Impossible's banger. Brian De Palma banger. Quite different from the other ones, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. The opening's really good in the hotel when everyone gets killed off, and then a bit with the gun I like as well.
Yeah,
Just very nice action. This one, it's got the iconic bit where he drops down from the ceiling, and that's really fucking intense.
yeah,
That's
for
one of the
sure.
most tense scenes in cinema, perhaps.
For sure. The one thing I will say about the first Mission Impossible movie is it's an incredibly confusing film.
It's a
Like,
bit, yeah.
it's so, yeah, it just feels a bit all over the place.
Yeah, we are cutting about from a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
But I like the twist at the end. I like the twist villain.
yeah, I
I
agree.
think it all works pretty well. And this is when we get introduced to the best character of all time, Luther, who's fucking awesome.
Bro,
I think you'll agree with me on that.
Simon Pegg's 85 quid.
For what?
Either an autograph or a photo.
That's a bit much, isn't it?
A wee bit.
I
The
rate
Cobra
the
Kai
guy.
cast is 40 quid a go. That's what you want to see.
I still think it's a bit much, to be honest.
Nah, I'm going to get my box set signed by Martin Cove. So
No,
excited.
that's valid, but like it's a bit much, isn't it? Like it's quite a bit of money.
I personally would like. Sorry, this is a total tangent about comic.
No, it's okay. Go on.
See if they do autograph and photo for
Yeah.
a certain price. That would be fantastic. It's
Yeah,
autograph or photo, which is just
yeah, I don't like that.
yeah, I don't like it either.
I mean, if you want both, you should get a deal at least.
Yeah, I agree. Anyway, go for it.
2 for a price. Buy one get one free. Yeah, that'd be good.
Mission Impossible. Sorry.
To be fair, I'd pay quite a bit of money to get my picture taken next to Luther. He's a fucking legend, isn't he?
Yeah, he is a legend.
I fucking love Luther. Every time he pops up in the films, he's great.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible 2 is definitely the worst one.
Yeah.
Not really keen on Mission Impossible 2. Don't even remember that much about it. I remember it opening, he's like climbing up a big rock wall. And
Yeah.
then, to be fair, the theme song, that was a banger.
Oh, the electric guitar one.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
And that's Hans Zimmer, of course.
It's so sick.
Love that one.
I do really want to rewatch these films. Like, I know
Mhm.
I've not seen 7 yet.
Mhm.
But like, I really want to rewatch them. I might do them with my granddad and my gran, because they like a good action movie.
Sure.
So I don't know. My thoughts might change on Mission Impossible 2, but like as of now, definitely my least favorite. Like,
Yeah, agreed.
by far.
And the one I remember the least about is probably Mission Impossible 3, because I think I haven't seen that one like the longest. I just
Yeah,
remember Philip Seymour Hoffman's in it, and he's quite good.
yeah.
And
J.J.
he's good in
Abrams
everything.
directed it.
Did he? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, think a bit less of it now. Nah, Mission Impossible 3 is fine, but not one that's particularly memorable to me.
Yep.
Ghost Protocol. Now, Jack, I
Yeah.
thought for a while, this fucking sucks, right? This is terrible. I
Uh-huh.
hate this. Where the fuck is Luther?
Yep.
Well, Jack, in the last 5 minutes, who pops up? Who should pop up but
Is it
Luther?
Luther? Yeah.
It's Luther himself. I love Luther, man. Ghost Protocol's really good. It's got the iconic bit where he climbs up the side of the building that everyone knows.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner's quite good in this one.
Yeah, I agree.
Pretty underrated. He's kind of like he kind of replaces Luther for this one.
Yep.
And I quite liked him. And
Yeah, I
was
really
in-
love Ghost Protocol. I think it's a fantastic movie.
He was in Rogue Nation as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Rogue Nation's
Also-
when sorry, go on.
Sorry, to interject. But like also like it's Ghost Protocol. I'm pretty sure it's directed by Brad Bird, who is
Incredibles. Yeah, it is. And
only
Ratatouille.
done like this is like his only live action movie.
yeah.
I just think
And
it's
and
insane that-
Tomorrowland.
Oh well, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that.
But
He directed
yeah,
Do the Bartman. No
no
way.
way.
Yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
mental.
I just think it's weird how his first like live action feature they gave him like the Mission Impossible franchise
Yeah, that is
to
weird.
tackle. It's strange. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna say about Rogue Nation. It's pretty solid. I
Yeah,
think
I
it was
like
the
Rogue
first
Nation.
one I watched because I seen it in the cinema.
Yeah.
Rebecca Ferguson gets introduced in this one. She's great.
There's a really good sequence in that in an opera house, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
It's
I like
really
that bit.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
like the money supermarket ads that you see nowadays. It's like Judy
Yeah.
Dench.
Yeah.
We have to get them their rewards. Why are we doing that?
Yeah.
Like, why is this guy running away from his rewards? I don't understand. Why
I'm
is he
guessing
doing
he's
that?
like trying to play like
Yeah, I think that's why we got her. But
yeah. it's a
like,
bit-
why are we running away
weird.
from getting like free stuff? I don't
I
understand.
have no idea. Anyway,
Yeah, Rogue Nation's good. It's got the Tom Cruise hanging onto the side of the plane, which is fucking awesome.
Yep,
That's what we sold that film on, and fair
for
enough.
sure.
I would do that as well. It's pretty solid. Fallout, indisputably the best one.
Yeah, I
Surely.
love Fallout so much.
I love, yeah.
Like,
The
Just as
fist
an action
fight
film on its own, yeah, the fist fight's
in the
cool.
bathroom, that's
Yeah.
aggressive. I love when he like reloads his fists. Like Henry Cavill reloads his fist.
Yeah,
That's fucking stupid, but it's great.
Yeah, like even just as an action film on its own, it's like
Yeah.
so good. The whole helicopter scene at the end is awesome, man.
brilliant.
So good.
Really, like one of the most tense finales. I think in the whole series, probably the most tense finale.
Yeah,
Because there's a point where you don't know if he's succeeded or not,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
you're genuinely unsure. I think it's brilliant. And then most recent one, Ghost Protocol, not Ghost Protocol. What am I on about? Dead Reckoning Part 1. Oh, I mean just Dead Reckoning.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not getting Part 2 to that. We're calling it something else now for some reason.
Yeah,
But it's pretty good as well. I've got it 4 stars. I don't remember that much from it. I remember like the base jump off the motorbike
yeah,
because that's all they fucking advertised.
yeah. I saw there was a really cool, like, it looked really cool. There's a car chase in a Fiat 500.
Oh, that bit was good, yeah.
Like cool.
Haley
not
Atwell
seen-
was very good in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dead Reckoning's good. You should definitely get on that. Probably
Yeah, well-
before the next one comes out, that would be a good idea.
yeah. I might try and redo the franchise.
Mhm.
First. I don't know. I'll see what Grandad says. He was talking about doing Fast and Furious, so I
Nope.
might try and
Not happening.
change his mind on that.
Yeah, that's yeah. I'll help you with that, Jack.
Because I've
You
only
don't, I
seen
don't
up
want you
to
to suffer like that.
yeah, I've only seen up to Fast 7, and I don't know if I can be bothered rewatching all
No,
7
I
films
wouldn't.
before. Because I will finish them at some point. But I don't know if I can be bothered with finishing them off. Fergus is gone again, I think.
Hello.
Hello,
Oops.
we're back.
Hi, I'm back. Okay. Ignore that. Nothing happened there. Back to Fast and Furious is fucking shit, isn't it?
Yeah, I was I've done like up to 7, and I will finish off the franchise at some point. I just can't be
Mhm.
bothered rewatching the first like 7 films
Nah.
before
fair enough.
watching the rest. Like I didn't love them that much. So I mean I like
Inch or a mile. A winner's a winner.
yeah, exactly, Fergus. You seem to be a big
As
fan.
we quote that in the Fall Guy.
Yeah.
I just seen the Fall Guy, so it's okay.
Sure. I
what were you saying?
I like Fast 5 to 7. Like they're pretty dumb and pretty fun. But
Mhm.
other than that, the franchise is pretty dead.
Sure. Mission Impossible isn't. Mission Impossible still alive. One more film, and then we're done. And it's brilliant. I love Mission
Are we
Impossible.
actually?
Probably my favorite action series.
Is
I
it
think so.
actually done?
Or-
I'm sure I heard something
Yeah,
that
I
it's
think
not
so.
done.
Should be. I'm just
Yeah.
worried about number 8, where we might kill off Luthor. I feel like that could happen.
Yeah,
And that worries me.
that's fair. I mean, he's got through a couple of close scrapes.
Yeah,
throughout
I
the
mean,
franchise.
but could this be his last mission? I hope not.
Dun dun dun.
Fucking pray it isn't, man. I love Luthor. I might get a Luthor cardboard cutout to join Nicholas.
That's
I think
fair.
that'd be pretty sick.
They could do a Luthor spin-off if he survives. That'd be pretty
Yeah, I
sick.
hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill off Simon Pegg's character. Like I like Benji, but he's
I love
nothing on.
Benji.
Yeah, but he's nothing on Luthor, is he?
Yeah,
But then-
that's a fair point.
Luthor could go out like a hero. To be fair.
Oh yeah,
I'd be alright with that.
I could see Luthor like sacrificing himself for the
Yeah.
greater good.
Yeah, but I would also like to see him like retire and just like live in a hut. I think that'd
Yeah.
be nice.
Okay, do you want me to do my number 3?
I would love you to.
Okay, we won't spend long on this because you've already kind of covered it.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Sure.
Absolutely adore Indiana Jones.
Me too.
Raiders is the best one.
Yeah.
Love it. One of the best films of all time, in my opinion.
Agree.
Temple of Doom, I really, really love. Was always my favorite as a kid. Really love how dark that one goes.
Yeah.
And yeah, apparently Spielberg's not a big fan of it, which is strange to me.
I mean, it's definitely worse to the original 3. But
Yeah, I think he likes Kingdom of the Crystal Skull though, which just doesn't make any sense.
He's just joking around, I think.
Last Crusade, I never used to love as much, but rewatched it for before Dial of Destiny came out, and absolutely adore it. Think it's a fantastic film.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Sean Connery's excellent in it, like you said. Yeah, great movie. Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls, easily the worst for me. For me.
But,
Don't love it. It just, the magic seems to be gone a bit, which just it just isn't a very entertaining movie in my opinion.
No, that's valid.
I will say the stuff in the warehouse at the beginning is easily the best bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Dial of Destiny, which is the one that we really differ in opinion.
Yeah.
I really like Dial of Destiny. I think it's a solid wrap up for the franchise.
It'd be a better wrap up if you got to like go back in time forever. That'd be good.
Well, that is one of my only complaints. I think if he'd stayed there, it would have been a fantastic ending.
Yeah, because I mean, if we're gonna force Indy and Marion to split up, I don't want them to be like, oh, and then they get back together by the end. Like, what was the fucking point of that then?
I just think that the fact that he's been chasing history his full life, and his ending would be he becomes a part of history.
Yeah, really funny.
Is awesome, but they kind of butcher that a little bit.
Yeah.
But overall, I think the film's really fun. I just really have a fun time with it, and it does capture, and I know you probably won't agree with this, but the kind of feeling of the original 3 for me, which kind of
at some points it kind of does.
Sure. But yeah, big fan of Dial of Destiny, and that's all I'll say about Indiana Jones. I'll keep it very short.
What about Toby Jones? You never mentioned him.
Love Toby Jones. Think he's great. Yeah. Love Mads Mikkelsen in it too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Indiana Jones.
No, fair enough.
Thumbs up. Love it.
Oh, remembered one thing about Dial of Destiny I did not like. De-aged Harrison Ford was a bit janky, I thought.
Oh, I thought it was very good.
It was alright.
Not gonna lie. I thought it was quite impressive. The only weird thing was old age, like Harrison Ford's voice coming out of young Harrison Ford.
Yeah, that was the weirdest bit, yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was, in terms of like de-aging, probably one of the better uses of it.
I mean, it looks okay, but yeah, definitely the voice was...
They're definitely getting better at it. Hollywood.
Which is maybe worrying.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
Okay, Fergus, you're number 2.
You want to do a theme song for this one?
Maybe. Give me a clue.
They have a TV show theme song.
Oh, is it kind of animated, Fergus?
It's kind of animated in a weird way. Yeah, Jack knows it.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light.
No, Jack, we're at the Warburton's factory. We're making crumpets. It's the Crumpet Show, Jack. At the Warburton's factory.
Yeah. Okay, Fergus. Let's talk about the Muppets.
Okay, I'll talk about the crumpets.
No.
Yeah, the Muppets. So I guess first things first, the Muppet Show. Very solid. I've not seen a great deal of episodes from it, but I've seen quite a few when I was younger, and always really enjoyed it. I remember Steve Martin's episode being really good. So unsurprisingly. Then the Muppet movie from 1979 is one of my favorite movies of all time. Yep. Very, very heartwarming and such.
Yep.
Now, to be fair, I've not seen all the Muppet movies because there's quite a lot of them, and it's quite hard to see. Find all
there's Muppets in Space. I know there's
that
one.
I've not seen that one. It looks like I've seen 6 of them, so but I like all of them. I'll take you from worst to best in my view. Muppets Most Wanted, which I know you've seen. My least favorite currently, but still 4 stars, so that's pretty good.
Okay.
I like Ty Burrell and Sam the Eagle in that one. They have a really funny subplot.
Yep.
And The Great Muppet Caper. I do like this one quite a bit, but they do a lot of like, oh, we're in a movie, and this is so now this scene's happening because it's the movie, and like it gets a bit annoying after a bit.
Sure.
And also it's set in England for the whole thing, pretty much. Which is a bit upsetting because for English people, and there's a really funny bit where like when Kermit and Fozzie wear hats, they look identical to everyone for some reason. I don't know why.
That's just pretty funny.
And also Gonzo keeps launching himself in front of cars, like in front of taxis to call them, which is really funny. So
that's funny.
Then I've got Muppet Treasure Island because Tim Curry's really fucking good in it.
Tim Curry, man.
He is brilliant. His pirate voice is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great song in it. You might remember from the song lyric quiz that I done a while back.
Yeah.
Professional pirate. Very funny. I read Treasure Island in school for English, as I assume a lot of people did.
Yeah.
But I wish they showed us this because they showed us some really weird version of it I didn't like very much, and this would have been a lot better. I would have remembered the story a lot better.
Defo, yeah.
Even if it changes a few things, it takes a few liberties. Then I've got the Muppets from 2011. Don't know if you've seen this one.
I haven't.
Oh damn! This has got the
I
iconic
know it's got the classic song.
Man or Muppet.
Man or am
Beautiful
I a
song.
Muppet?
Oscar winning.
Yeah.
Oscar winning song, Man or Muppet.
Is it Oscar winning?
Yeah, it won an Oscar. It won best
insane.
song.
I love
Yeah.
that. That's actually fantastic.
Deserved as well.
Yeah.
If it can win, why can't I'm Just Can? You know.
I know
Not
I said
over it.
I'd watch Saw after this. I
Mhm.
might watch the first Muppet movie.
Which one?
The Muppet movie.
Like the original? Like
Yeah, I've never seen it.
1979? Yeah,
I've
it's
never
quite
seen
good.
So I might watch it after this podcast.
It's my second favorite Muppet movie.
Sure.
Why are there so many songs about
About
rainbows? Yeah.
From the other side.
Good musical number in the Muppets from 2011. The villain has like a random musical number. Quite like it. It's very, very solid. Amy Adams is good in anything. So, although not got the best. Have you seen Night Bitch trailer?
No.
It's about a woman that thinks she's turned into a dog. Looks strange.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. Yeah, as I say, Muppet Movie's my second favorite, the original from 1979. Steve Martin's very funny in it when he shows up, and that's all I'll say about it. Also, Gonzo. Gonzo's my favorite Muppet.
Yeah.
And my favorite Muppet movie is A Muppet Christmas Carol, which I know you've seen.
Love
You're a big
Muppet
fan.
Christmas Carol.
You wrote an essay on it in uni last year, didn't you?
I
You used
did.
that as part of your essay.
I did, yep.
What was that for?
Can't remember.
Fair enough. Michael Caine is brilliant in it. And he's very much the opposite of Tim Curry, where he plays very serious against the Muppets, and Tim Curry acts like a Muppet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Muppet Christmas Carol's brilliant. We get Gonzo and Rizzo narrating the story, as we do in Treasure Island. And I think that's wonderful. And they should narrate every film, I think.
Yeah.
Would make every film instantly
agree
better.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Name one film that wouldn't be improved by that.
I can't.
Maybe like Schindler's List. Maybe that might be a bit rough. But yeah, on the whole, I fucking love the.
I'll tell you something, Vegas. Blue Velvet would have been better if Gonzo and
I'm not debating that. But I agree. Yeah, absolutely. All the Muppets are bangers. All the Muppets. Who's your favorite Muppet, Jack? Is it Beaker?
Beaker. I really do love Beaker.
Yeah, Beaker's cool.
This is such a basic bitch answer. I love Kermit.
Yeah, Kermit's fucking great, isn't he?
I love Kermit so much.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I think I'd probably say Kermit.
Fair enough. Yeah, he's up there, like top two. Just
Yeah.
a big fan of Gonzo, really.
Yeah,
I think he's got quite a bit of swagger.
Cool. Yeah, Gonzo's cool. Yeah, I really love Muppet Christmas Carol. Yeah, it's kind of a perfect movie. Kind of like.
Sorry.
On you go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, whenever Muppet themed thing I know we both like is Muppet Vision from Disney World.
Yes, have they got
Muppet Vision's done. You're getting rid of it.
Bro.
Yeah, we're replacing it. I don't remember what.
Shocking.
Might be more Star Wars stuff now I think about it, or it might be Marvel. I think it might be Marvel.
Muppet Vision's the best, man.
It's
absolutely
brilliant. Yeah.
I was going to say Muppet Christmas Carol is my mum's favorite Christmas movie.
My favorite Christmas movie too, possibly.
Yeah,
maybe National Lampoon. It's between them two.
It's definitely up there for me. I think Love Actually is probably mine, but Muppet Christmas Carol is definitely up there. It's one of my favorites, and it's kind of a timeless, perfect masterpiece in a way.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, do you want me to do my number 2?
Yeah, I think I know what this will be.
So
hope you're not going to talk about all of them.
No, I'm not going to talk about all of them. This was my number 1 for ages when I was writing this list, and it changed about 5 minutes before starting the video.
Okay, that's good.
The James Bond
Yeah,
franchise.
yeah. I just predicted the
Absolutely
first thing I put
adore
in the list.
absolutely adore it. I think it is absolutely fantastic. And again, I've got an upcoming video which I promise I am working hard on. I'm just
We all believe you.
taking my time with it to make sure it's pretty much spot on.
Sure.
But yeah, it's a good thing about doing these podcasts is they're kind of laid back, so I can spend
Yeah.
more time focusing on other videos.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Bond franchise is incredible. Won't spend much time on it. All I'll say is Casino Royale is easily my favorite. The 2006 one, I might
Oh, right. No, you're wrong about that. No.
add. I really love Goldfinger. I think Goldfinger's absolutely banging.
Goldfinger's my
Um,
favorite one.
Yep, I love Skyfall. I love GoldenEye. I think GoldenEye is great. Love the World Is Not Enough. Yeah, some absolute bangers. Real love Moonraker and The Spy Who Loved Me. Really, yeah, really great films. Yeah, and my least favorites are the 60s Casino Royale.
Shocking.
I know, not a big fan of
Disappointing.
Spectre. Spectre's
Nah,
pretty
Spectre
naff.
shit.
Diamonds Are Forever. I'm not a huge fan of.
Mhm.
And yeah, I've said on the channel before, Pierce Brosnan is the greatest Bond of all time. Absolutely adore the man. Think he's fantastic in the role, and no one will ever beat him.
I like Sean Connery.
Sean Connery's good too, but definitely not one of my favorites.
One of the Bond films was on telly the other day. We just turned it on. It was Timothy Dalton, but I don't remember which one.
What was happening? I'll be able to tell you what
It was
one.
like I don't know. He was like in a church, perhaps, or something like that. It was like a big room.
In a church.
I don't know.
Was
if
it?
it
Was it
church.
a wedding?
Nah.
No. If it was a wedding, that's License to Kill. Because
We literally only had it on for like 20 seconds, maybe.
yeah, License to Kill is really good as well. By the way, it's one of my favorites.
It might have been License to Kill. I don't know. I can't
License
say.
to Kill is the one where it's really like Bond gets fired, and he goes on like a absolute murderous rampage.
Oh, okay, I don't think I've seen that one.
Such a yeah, it's a class film.
I remember the one when his wife got shot at the end. I was just,
Oh,
like,
on Her
totally
Majesty's
rattled.
Secret Service. Love that
Yeah.
movie. George Lazenby, I think, he's easily the worst Bond.
Mhm.
But I don't think he gets the credit that a lot of people. Not a lot of people give him the credit he deserves. I don't think.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Don't remember
That's
it. Remember the end. So
Sure. But yeah, I even as a kid when I first discovered these movies and became like infatuated with them, I've loved them. And
sure.
yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with the franchise. I think it is. I love the whole episodic kind of nature to it. So that's why I'm not a huge fan of Spectre when it tries to like tie
sure,
everything together. I think it kind of fails. But yeah, I just love how you can go into it not really knowing what tone you're going to get. You're going to either get a gritty, cold, hard spy thriller, or you're going to get Bond cutting about in space for a bit.
Sure.
So yeah, do love me a bit of Bond.
And I think sometimes we have clashed a bit because I'm more of a Mission Impossible fan and you're more of a 007 fan. But we needn't fight, really. We're both good.
Oh yeah, they're both great franchises. Mission Impossible just kind of missed out. I think because I'm not as familiar with 1, 2, or 3 in my head.
No, that's fair enough.
I kind of kept it off. But yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, do you want to give us your
do like a bit of James Bond?
This is your number 1.
Yeah, it is. Don't know if you'll get on this one. It's animated.
I do have another animated in my prediction. But I'm pretty sure you don't like some of these movies, so I'm a bit confused.
Oh, it's definitely not the number 1 then.
Hold on, I'm trying to think.
What
could this be? I have well, I'll tell you what I've got predicted.
I know what you've got predicted is Shrek, right?
I have got Shrek predicted.
Yeah, I only thought about this after the fact. I'm gonna fuck off Mad Max off the list and put Shrek in somewhere.
Sure. Okay.
Just add Shrek in. Because as much as I hate 3, 4, and Puss in Boots, Shrek 1 and 2 and Puss in Boots 2 are fucking gold. So.
Another animated franchise that is your number 1 of all time.
Yep.
4 movies or more.
Yep. Short movies, technically, but
I don't know.
Wallace and Gromit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That counts.
I'll give you. Okay.
So first of all, Wallace and Gromit is Grande out. bit choppy, a bit rough animation wise, but it's fucking great. Do you know why it's great, Jack? Do you know why it's
Why
great?
is it? Why is
Because
it great, Fergus?
it introduces the best character of all time. It isn't Luther, it's Gromit. Gromit's fucking awesome, as I'm sure you will agree.
Yeah, Gromit is awesome.
Wrong Trousers, best one. We've talked about in my favorite animated films. One of the best things ever made. I would argue.
Sure.
Close Shave is when Shaun the Sheep is invented. It gives birth
Okay.
to Shaun the Sheep. I
Okay.
think that's pretty fucking cool. That's a pretty great achievement, if you ask me.
Yep.
World's a better place for having Shaun the Sheep in it.
Yep.
And Curse of Were-Rabbit's the only feature-length one so far,
Okay.
and it's class. I'm sure you've seen Curse of Were-Rabbit.
Don't know, Fergus.
Oh, okay.
I've seen a few, but they all kind of merged together in my head a bit.
Oh dear. Well, Curse of Were-Rabbit's very good. Rafe Fiennes is in it, and he's very silly. He's like a villain.
I think we've said in this podcast before, I was always more of a Shaun the Sheep kid than Wallace and Gromit. So yeah, I've seen a lot more Shaun the Sheep.
Enough. It's fair enough. And after Curse of Were-Rabbit, you've got Matter of Life and Death, which people say is the worst one, but I like it quite a bit. Probably my third favorite. And now there's a fifth one coming out, so you'll need to watch all of them, Jack.
Okay.
Because the new one's got Reece Shearsmith in it, so you need to watch it.
Peak.
Yeah, they released a clip. He's playing a little like robot gnome.
What was I
called
watching?
Norbert.
Reece Shearsmith appeared. Oh, I watched because Mark watched The World's End,
Mm-hmm.
and I ended up watching clips from The World's End.
Oh yeah, he's in the pub.
Yeah, Reece
Yeah,
Shearsmith
yeah.
was just like chilling, and I was like,
Yeah,
well,
he's
what?
like-
What's he doing there?
He's like the robot guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's in Shaun of the Dead as well, right?
yeah, he's David's like lookalike. in
Yeah.
in that scene.
Sure.
And
Anyway, Wallace
also,
and Gromit.
yeah, Diane Morgan's going to be in it as well.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, Philomena Kunk and Peter Kay, of course,
Ah, cool. Yeah.
reprising his role from Curse of Were-Rabbit, I assume.
Ah. of course.
But also Feathers McGraw's returning for 5. I'm very excited, Jack. Very excited for his
Yeah.
return. The wee
Yeah,
penguin.
I saw.
Or is he a chicken? Could he be?
I think it's a
perhaps?
post on Facebook where everyone was like hyped, being
Yeah,
like,
as we
he's
should
coming
be.
back. And it was like a still from the movie, like really.
Yeah, we're all very excited. We love
Yeah.
Feathers McGraw. Yeah, you need to watch The Wrong Trousers. That's a brilliant wee short.
Yeah.
And they're on iPlayer, I think. So
Sure.
yeah, highly recommend. I fucking love these movies. Much like the Muppets, always have done since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So hold a special place in my heart. Gromit's my favorite character of all time. Like, I know it said Luther, but I was kind of mucking around with it, to be honest.
Sure.
Gromit is actually my favorite.
Yeah.
I think he's quite legendary. I
Yeah.
don't think you can get much better than Gromit, to be honest.
Yeah. Gromit is cool. He's a cool guy.
Great fucking character design. Like, look at I know you can't see him, but look at him. You know, picture him in your head. It doesn't get better. How can you make that better? You can't.
Hold on, I'm picturing him. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
To be fair, one way you can make him better, I don't know, maybe give him like a baseball cap to make him look a bit younger. You know, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. De-age him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Aside from that,
I will definitely check out at least the feature length one. Was it Curse of the Were-Rabbit?
Curse of Were-Rabbit.
I'll at least check that out before the new one comes out. I
Sure.
promise.
Well, you should watch The Wrong Trousers because that's when Feather McGraw gets introduced.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, that's my number one. Huge Wallace and Gromit fan.
Yeah, I never thought about that. I never thought
Many
about
British
that.
people
So,
are.
well done, Fergus. You got me on that one.
I have.
That's a pretty
Thank you,
unique
thank you.
first pick, which I quite like.
Yeah, I know, but I fucking love Gromit. You know.
That's
So,
fair. That's fair.
I have ranted about Wallace on the podcast before. I won't do it again. I fucking
Yeah.
hate Wallace. So that's the only thing holding it back. I
Sure.
suppose. He's a fucking arsehole.
And yeah, you've got a really unique first pick.
Yeah, you got
My
quite a
first pick
generic
is
one.
probably the most generic first pick for this list ever.
Right behind you, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing, right? I had Bond at the top,
Mhm.
and then I was chilling and I was looking around my room and I was like, "Where's the Bond memorabilia?"
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
it's all I've got. My mural back there. I've got a lightsaber on my wall there. I've got stuff on my shelves, loads of pop figures. Like, I'm obsessed with Star Wars.
Trek.
Oh
Oh,
no,
Oh.
Star Wars.
have I
Star
got
Wars.
this wrong?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh my. Well, I feel fucking foolish. Well,
Um,
don't I feel an idiot? This whole time.
so yeah,
that was
my
Mark's idea.
My favorite bit in Star Wars is the Klingon battle, which is pretty cool.
Wait.
And then when Neo takes the red pill, that's really cool too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, to be fair, like Buzz Lightyear showing up was unexpected.
Have you seen all the things on? Are you on TikTok?
Yeah, sometimes.
There's loads of people.
By the way, if you
like...
send me Les Miserables again, I'm gonna block you.
That was peak.
No, it was not.
Master of the. I can't remember even what it was. Master
Don't
of the
do
Riz
this to me.
sticking
Don't,
out your gat.
don't do this to me, please.
Um,
I'm tired, Jack. I'm tired.
what was I going to say? Oh yeah, on TikTok, so many people are like doing these like it's like making the end of Endgame with like Lego figures.
Oh yeah, I have
just,
seen
like,
that. Yeah.
People just keep coming in like it's like Thanos is like, "Oh, I'm dangerous," and then Walter White's like, "No, I am the danger."
And then Miles Morales is like, "What's up, danger?"
Yeah, and I
Yeah, yeah.
saw one where I think it was like I can't remember. They mentioned something about karate, and then fucking Kreese from Cobra Kai is
Really?
like, "Oh, the god,
Freeze.
I am Cobra Kai." Like, anyway, Star Wars. I will very briefly run through them all. Very
Please
briefly.
keep it brief, please. I've heard too much about Star Wars.
Phantom Menace, I enjoy.
Shit.
A lot of people don't like it.
Shit.
I like Phantom Menace.
Dog shit.
Attack of the Clones is
Dog
my
shit.
least favorite of the prequels, but I don't
Good.
hate it. I just
it.
fuck off. This is my segment, not yours. This is my time to shine, Fergus.
You're not doing a good job.
If you say one more negative thing about Star Wars and interrupt me, I will keep you on here an hour after to talk about Blue Velvet and how much I hate it.
Okay.
Okay, is that you? Are you good with that?
All right, I agree to your terms. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, it's okay, Fergus. I'm playing around. Anyway,
Okay.
I'll start from the beginning just because
No, don't.
you interrupt me. Phantom Menace is good, not a great movie, but good. Attack of the Clones is easily the worst of the prequels, but still a solid film. Revenge of the Sith, I really love. I think Revenge of the Sith is excellent. A New Hope and Empire and Return of the Jedi are all fantastic
Dog
films.
shit. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I do like them. No, I like them. I'm just joking.
I adore them all. All 5 out of 5 films for me. Empire is my personal favorite film.
New Hope's my
franchise.
favorite.
That's fair. And New Hope's
Empire is very good.
Second. In terms of the sequels, I really love Force Awakens. I think it's a great movie. Last Jedi's definitely got problems, but I like it. Rise of Skywalker, I really enjoy. Rogue One, I really enjoy. And
Rogue One's good.
Solo's got some fun moments.
I
too.
like Solo as well.
So yeah, there's my roundup of Star Wars for you guys.
I mean, Rise of Skywalker's a bit shit, isn't it?
I really do love Rise of Skywalker, Fergus, and no one will be able to convince me otherwise.
We'll see about that.
You try to think of ways to convince me otherwise.
No. Sorry, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about. I heard recently somehow Palpatine returned.
Right. We could go on a debate about that line of dialogue.
I don't want to. I do not give enough of a shit about Star Wars to debate this.
But that is what those characters would say in that moment. They would say that somehow Palpatine returned. They would say that because they don't know how Palpatine returned.
Neither does anyone.
I do.
I don't.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
That's just lazy writing. Okay, I will say I don't like the prequels, but I'm not huge on the sequels either.
Sure.
But I understand why you like them. I assume as a kid they were quite big for you.
Oh yeah, like I remember the day my dad got down like the original VHS box set and was like, "Today, son, you become a man," and was like, and blew off like the dust off the top of the VHS. Sure. And then he doesn't like the prequels
Valid.
at all. So Return of the Jedi ended. I remember that so vividly as a kid. Return of the Jedi ended. And I was like, okay, let's do the next one. And he was like, nope, there's no more. That is the end of Star Wars. No more films. And it wasn't until years later until I realized the prequels are a thing. And I was like, whoa, there's more Star Wars? And I got the DVDs and I watched them. And I was obsessed with them for a bit as well.
I think I'll probably gaslight my kids into thinking there's only 3 Star Wars films. I think that's the way to go, to be honest.
To be fair, out of all 3 trilogies, prequels is my least favorite by far.
Mhm. I'd actually agree.
It's definitely the one with the most problems.
Mhm.
I think the one thing that the prequels has got over the sequels is a clear vision throughout.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But the sequels, I do like the sequels. I do like me a bit of the sequels. I know a lot
Sequels
of
are
people
a bit
really hate them.
bland, to be honest. They've
Yeah,
not got a lot of personality going on.
I think they've got pretty good personality to them.
Not
And
convinced.
Last Jedi is a beautiful movie. Like
Last Jedi is really nice in
visually,
that department. Yeah, Ryan
yeah,
Johnson, like, they should have let him cook for a whole trilogy, to be honest.
yeah, I wouldn't hate that. To be fair, I would have preferred if J.J. Abrams or Ryan Johnson took the full trilogy. I think we would have got something a
Yeah,
bit better.
if
But
it was just some consistent.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I love Star Wars, and that is my favorite franchise of all
Yeah,
time.
not surprised. So how many did I get right? I got right. Yeah, I see what didn't pop up. This
What
is Mark's influence once
what
more.
didn't pop up, Fergus?
This is Mark's influence. Jurassic Park never came out.
No.
No, but
No.
you like all the Jurassic Park sequels.
Yeah, but I don't love them. The
Yeah,
only one I love is the first one.
I mean, you had Halloween on this.
But that's the thing. Like they kind of cancel each other out. I love a lot of the Halloween films. It's just a lot of the Halloween films are worse than some of the Jurassic Park films.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have had it anywhere near my list either. So,
Okay, so you had Jurassic Park. What else did you have?
I think we got all the rest.
Oh,
Rocky,
nice.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Karate Kid, Toy Story, Raiders, Indiana Jones, even,
Yeah.
MCU, Star Wars, and James Bond.
Sure. The ones I didn't have for you, I didn't have Harry Potter. That was on my list. You didn't see Shrek, which was also on my list.
But it's now on my list. So.
Oh, so I can tick
and
that.
Mad Max isn't, so you can just swap them out if you want.
Okay. I'll just keep it as an X. And then the other 2, I was kind of struggling, so I picked very generic picks. I just said Batman and Spider-Man.
Oh, hold on. If I'd known, I could have just done that.
Well, Batman as a whole was a franchise, and so is Spider-Man. But
we're gonna have to rework this whole thing. We're gonna have to start over.
It kind of is cheating a little bit because like actors change and all that shenanigans.
Nah, if I could have done trilogies, Jack, I would have done Sam Raimi's films. But
what about Dark Knight trilogy?
Probably not.
Fair enough.
Not big on Dark Knight Rises.
But yeah, I just put them at the end because I was struggling to think of any more, and I was just like, he likes Spider-Man, and I know he likes Dark Knight and the Batman. So Batman.
No, that's fair enough. I probably would have considered that if I'd known.
Sure.
Alas.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're done.
We are finished.
I am sleepy today, Jack. I have to tell you, I'm tired.
Yeah. You're not watching a movie after this. You're going straight to bed.
Probably gonna watch Family Guy.
Fair enough.
we've gone into a bad habit here now. We're living together. We're just watching Family Guy every night.
Sure.
Okay, do you want to? I had a great. No, I want to tell you about my favorite Family Guy bit.
Do you? I didn't think you were a Family Guy fan.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
It was a good bit. Peter said, "Oh, holy crap! This is better than when I had breakfast and bread." And then there was a cutaway gag where he was inside a loaf of bread eating breakfast. He's inside a big loaf of bread, and he was
that's really funny.
Thank you. And he was like, he said something about
like you fucking wrote it. Like
he's done something where Lois was like, Peter, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, oh, no matter what way you slice it. I thought it was quite funny. He done some bread puns, and I thought it was just a really good bit. Breakfast and bread is my favorite Family Guy cutaway.
Personally, not a Family Guy fan.
No, me neither. Don't like Family Guy, but I like breakfast and bread.
Sure.
There you go.
Okay, Fergus, do you want to outro for us?
Yeah. So next week we're gonna be doing top 10 Family Guy cutaway gags.
No. Next week, do you want to tell everyone what we're doing?
I don't know yet.
Yes, you do. I told you.
I might. No. Oh yeah, you told me.
I've told
you.
I
get to choose. I get to pick.
It's my channel.
Oh, okay.
Well, no,
next week we're doing. Well, I might quiz Jack in his top 10.
You might.
Like done to me.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
No, I probably will. To be honest, I can't think of anything better.
Fair enough.
Yeah, probably just do that.
And
that fucking Minecraft episode like drained everything from me.
This is also the last video podcast we'll probably do before going back to uni.
Oh yeah, I'll have to see you again. Oh,
and say,
now I have to send you an important reminder.
what?
Hold on, let me fetch it.
This is what is going on. What is
Um,
going on?
Remember, we're exchanging bodyguards.
Oh, of course. Yes,
Yeah.
of course. I can do that for you, Fergus.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you want to outro for us quickly?
Yeah, thanks everyone. Good to have you. Like, subscribe, share with your pals. That's the time to turn on the bell, Jack.
You can do that, Fergus.
Make sure you do that. Then turn on the bell. Share with your friends. I said that already.
Yeah.
All that jazz. See you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Bye.